Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name's Josh, and welcome to the channel. Today we're up here at Highway Springs, and we're fishing for some big carp, buffalo, anything we can catch. Honestly, we've got some strawberries and cream rice pack bait on 3 rods, and I have another rod over here. It's got just straight up regular old corn on it. Happy to be out. It's a gorgeous fall type day outside. I don't know. It's probably like low 70s. It is kind of windy, so we'll see where that goes. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? But we're just glad to be out of the house and see if we can't catch us a fish today. Like I said, it is beautiful compared to what we've had in the last I don't know, 2 weeks. Man, it was hot the last 2 weeks. Oh man, it was in the like the lower 90s, mid 90s, hottest time of the year, honestly. What's up, Brian? He says, never get the invites. Man, I'm here for just not very long, buddy. Not very long. With my work schedule, I don't even get an invite myself. When I fish, I literally fish for just a few hours right now, and that's it, man. Somebody's over where I wanted to fish at. Somebody's over there. They're tearing them up over there. That's the ultimate spot, in my opinion. But they are tearing them up. Since I've been here getting set up, I think I've seen them catch couple fish. Anyway, what's up, William? How you doing, brother? Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out. If you could take the time to hit that like button, we would greatly appreciate you. And if you're brand new to the channel, hey, why not hit that subscribe button while you're there? We got, I don't know, 2-3 hours of fishing tonight. Hopefully we catch a few. We'll see what happens. Like I said, it is very, very nice outside, so can't beat that. Hopefully in the next, I don't know, couple weeks or so. Well, my birthday is coming up. Not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. I'm gonna try to take a day off work and do some fishing. What's up, Maurice? How you doing, buddy? But I'm thinking about taking my birthday off and going fishing. Maybe doing a live stream on that day. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, buddy? That's the front lake, man. That's it. That is it. The one and only. The one and only. So, but yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to get back on the diet kick here, and it's been rough. It's been rough. Eating healthy kind of sucks, you know what I mean? But I've been staying with it for about 2 weeks. So I'm going to have me a nice meal on my birthday, I think. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, buddy? I'm going to have me a nice meal. Probably get some Culvers. If you take it off, let me know. I'm off during the week. I'm planning on taking it off, Brian. I'm not going to fish. Since I'll have the day off, I won't be fishing locally, but if you want to go with me into Ohio somewhere, we could do that. But I don't think I'm going to fish locally since I'll have the whole day off. I'll probably take the time and drive somewhere, maybe an hour or 2 hours away. Been wanting to go catch some of them big grass carp for I don't know, 2-3 years now. What's up, Dave? How you doing, buddy? Up there where Dewan and Ricky fish at. But I just ain't been able to get around to that. That's not really that far away. It's only a couple, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I'd be down for that. I mean, we might. I think I'm gonna probably just go to Ohio, about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away though. But yeah, it sounds good, man. Probably do some fishing and a live stream. See where it takes me. See where the wind blows. Hoping to get my wife to take that day off, but she said she don't have any paid time off. Jimmy's gonna be in Ohio next month. Nice. I'll be in next month. I'll be in West Virginia. Buckeye Lake. I'm not sure where Buckeye Lake is. What bait am I using? Just got home. What's up, Steven? I've got strawberries and cream rice, and I've got 1 rod with corn. So the last time I fished this spot, I did catch one in like a 2 or 3 hour span. This is definitely not my favorite spot. That corner over there where you can fish or even right across there where you can fish the back lake and the hot dog, that's my jam. That's my jam right there. I don't know if it's grape or strawberry jam, but that's my jam. I love it. East of Columbus, some good sized carp. Yeah, I don't know if I've heard of Buckeye Lake. I'll have to look it up. I don't have anything to look it up with right now, but shoot me a message on Facebook if you want. If you type in hashtag Facebook, Nightbot will bring a link up. And Chucky, My goodness, that's not Chucky from Child's Play, is it? I hope not. But yeah, if you want to shoot me a message and remind me, I'll take a look. Yellow Guy's in the house. What's up, Yellow Guy? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in, hanging out for a little bit. How far east of Columbus is it? Columbus is a good haul, man. That's like little over 2 hours for me. We fished a park pond up there. Honest to God, I can't remember the name of it. It wasn't no bigger than a trash can, it seemed like. I mean, it was a teeny tiny pond. But by God, it was full of fish. We caught buffalo, grass carp, common carp. Wish I could remember the name of it. Did I get a big one? Yellow Guy? I don't know. We just got started, brother. We're 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in. So right now we got nothing. It's gonna take us a minute, I'm sure. We got a whole bunch of people walking around. What's up, River Rat? How you doing, buddy? River Rat, did you get your flavors, man? You should have got them by now. I think you were one of the winners there. What's up, Craig? How you doing, buddy? I see Craig and it makes me want to say Greg for some reason. I don't know why. But everybody that claimed their prize, I believe they've already got it. If not, then it got lost in shipping. The winner of the alarms did claim that prize, but they asked me to wait like a week or so before they want it shipped. They're supposed to email me when they're back from vacation, I guess, or wherever they're at. They didn't want it sitting on their porch, so that's the only thing I got left to ship. That is it. Well, like I said, I mean, what do you guys think? Which rod's going first? Left to right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, and I got one over that way making number 4. Which one you guys think is going to take off first? And these three have rice. I've got, I think mulberry. Oh my God, mulberry wafter. I've got tiger nut wafter, and then I got this tiger nut. What's up, Wild Mansky? How you doing, brother? He's from Belgium. Yes, sir. We got number 2, number 3, number 1. He was number 1. You guys remember that SpongeBob episode? That was an awesome episode. My kids kind of grew up in the SpongeBob era, you know what I mean? So I got to watch a lot of that. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing, buddy? Kenneth, was it your birthday today? Somebody's birthday was today. I remember commenting on Facebook. Tiger nut will go first. We'll see. We'll see. I like them tiger nut wafters, honestly, but you only get one fish out of them. They come off after one fish, so kind of a bummer. I like when you can catch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, something like that. I like to catch a bunch of them on one bait. I can't think for nothing today, guys. I was like that yesterday too. I don't know what's wrong. I'm getting ready to turn 42 in 2 weeks from today. And it's like my brain don't remember stuff. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Guys, we're sitting at 16 likes. Let's see if we can't get up to 100 likes within the first hour. We're at 17. Who? Give me number 18 now. I got 17 going once. 17 going twice. Give me number 18 now. It says, I'm fishing at the sea right now. Nice. Awesome. I hope you catch one that's about as big as my truck. What do you think? About as big as the truck. That'd be awesome. Number 2 has been overlooked. Oh man, Craig, you got me, buddy. We got alarms on those things, brother. 2 weeks to France. Oh, nice, man. What lake are you fishing in France? That sounds awesome, brother. Like I said, we're going to West Virginia. What is that? I think it's like the 14th or something of October. I think that's when it is. I'd have to look it up to know for sure. I don't know how much fishing we'll get in, but we got a little family vacation plan. Berkeley Lake on fishing resort. Duder. I don't even know. Rob says recovering from the heat. Brother, it's beautiful today. It honestly, I mean, I don't think you could have a nicer day. It's supposed to rain all day, but we've been lucky so far. We've been lucky. The sun even come out, I don't know, for 5 or 10 minutes just while I was setting up there. So it's pretty nice out. You can't hardly beat it, you know what I mean? Can't hardly beat it. But, guys, let me know in the chat, where's everybody from? Where are you watching from? We're over here in the USA in the state of Indiana. We're Hoosier State. We're in the Hoosier State. I know football started up. See you, Craig. Have a good day, buddy. We got Ohio, North Carolina, Dallas, North Carolina, Iowa. Nice. But I know football started up. I'm not a football fan myself. I don't watch it. What's up, Luke? How you doing, buddy? North Georgia, U.S., U.K. Pouring down in West Virginia. Nice. What's up, Ray? How you doing, buddy? But I know football started up. I've already seen a lot of people typing on Facebook about it, and their team did this or that and everything else. So let's just go ahead and get it out there. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? I mean, who's going to win the Super Bowl? You guys guess. Let's see who knows early on, right from the get-go. I'll try to remember the most popular answer, and then I'll know if you guys are right or not. But where at in West Virginia? Chucky, I wish I could tell you. I think it's some kind of gorge or something. I would absolutely have to look it up. My sister every year books a trip for the family, and we stay for like, I don't know, 3 days or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Prairie Creek fishing right now. Nice, Corey. Crab, that's interesting. There you go. Jack says Green Bay Packers are going to win it this year. Yeah, Prairie Creek is absolutely full of little carp. I mean, there's so many of them in that 2 to 5 pound range up there. It is crazy. Believe it or not, when I was about 15 years old, 14, 15, 16, Prairie Creek had some nice carp in it. It had some nice carp. We used to go up there, and you know where the four-wheelers ride back there? We used to pull a camper. Well, it was a drivable, like, van camper, We'd drive that back there and fish all night. Oh, my goodness. We would tear them up. I'm going to use it as bait. Oh, you're going to use it as bait. Nice. Chucky, I think, I really can't remember, to be honest with you. But, yeah. And we used to catch 15, 20 pounders back there. And then they had like a big bow fishing thing come in, and they just totally wiped that place out. They got rid of all the big ones. It's a lot of little ones now. Tim says Weirton, West Virginia. He says Pittsburgh Steelers. Nice. Scott's in the house. What's going on, Scott? I hope you're having a good day, man. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Appreciate you all coming in and hanging out with us. Breaks Interstate Park. I'm not sure what you mean by that one, Trays. I'm not sure what you meant by that. Breaks Interstate Park. How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Whoa, man, we got us a race car over there. Listen to that. It's a race Hyundai in West Virginia. Okay, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure what's going to be around where we're going in West Virginia. I'll have to take a look, see what we got, and if there's anything close by, we'll do some fishing. Just got a good throw on the rod. Nice yellow guy. If there's anything around us, we may fish. Jolene says it was a shet box. Yeah, I mean, it didn't sound too good. Honda. We got Annette's catfishing. How you doing, Annette? Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Yes, it was, Tim. Yes, it was. Well, we'll have to see what a West Virginia fishing license cost. Ooh, man. Isn't that weird? That's where Luke from Catfish and Carp is from, ain't it? Or the Outdoor Boys, or whatever he does now. Isn't he from West Virginia? Anybody know what place he fished where they had all the big flatheads and I don't know, had some like 15 to 20 pound carp at? If we're close by that, let us know. We'll yank her in there and try to catch one over there. See what we can do. 26 got caught to your left yesterday. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, this isn't my spot. Oh my God, these ducks are eating my corn. Get it, yellow guy. These duckies are eating my corn. Oh my God, they've ate the whole dang can of it. You little suckers, you. Look at that. They ate the whole can just about. What's up, Randall? How you doing, brother? I think Virginia. Oh, is he from Virginia? Well, there it shows you what I know. I was thinking West Virginia, close to DC. Yeah. One of these days, I'd like to go fish in DC. and see what happens. Randall says working and watching, watching and working. If you ever talk to somebody and they say, you tell them you're working, they always say, working hard or hardly working, you know what I mean? It makes you want to go. See the duck in the background? That sucker knocked over my can of corn and ate most of it. I like them kind of ducks there, though. They're cute fellers. Guys, as you start to join in, if you could take the time to smack that like button, greatly appreciate it. See if we can't get her up to 100 likes in 1 hour. He says, I got a small red grouper. I don't even know what that is. A snapper? Red snapper? I know what red snapper is. Got him. Got him. These people are set up right there in my spot. Look like they got another one on, maybe. They're set up. They're in my spot, guys. That's my spot. That's my jam. I usually fish that spot, but I'll set over there straight across and then I throw over there, you know. That is my favorite spot in the whole place. I don't know what it is about it over there, but in the back lake, there's, I don't know. I heard there was a sandbar or something, but I mean, it's a man-made pond, so I don't know if there really is. What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? But there is a spot that seems like they just feed better, you know. Stealing your fish? I know, right, yellow guy? Right? They got me. They're getting them on me. I don't blame them. They know. Clearly they know. Rudy says, I caught 9 carp on Sunday. Biggest was 9 pounds. What do the carp and buffalo do in the fall time? Rudy, they bite good. That's what they do in the fall time. Fall is some of the best fishing you can ask for. Usually bigger ones bite in the fall as well. So, but if the biggest was only 9 pounds, I would say the lake that you're fishing probably has a large population, but not a quality population. If you're looking for a big one, and like I said, out of 9, the biggest is 9 pounds, I would maybe look for a new water. What's up, Chuck Noel? How you doing, brother? Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with us today. But if you catch 9 fish, let's put it this way: if you're at a really good place, you know, out of 9 fish, you'd like to think at least half of them would be 15 and up. Ideally, 20 pounds and up if you're looking for a monster. That tells you what kind of size is in the lake. But there are a lot of lakes, especially around me. That's what sucks for me this year. I haven't been able to really drive around and go to the places I want to go to. You know, a lot of the places I've been fishing have a large population, but not quality. Lots of carp, no real big ones. I always wonder if they go real deep in the fall. Nah, brother, they come, I mean, just like the spring, you know. On them nice warm days, you can catch them close in. But every lake is different. I like to target, I don't know, 5-6 foot deep most of the time, 10 foot sometimes, but it depends on the lake, man. If it's a deep lake, I might fish 20 foot deep, you know. It really just depends on the lake that you're fishing and kind of what's available to them. What's up, Mr. Rogers? How you doing, buddy? He says, here, fishing. So, we're fishing. What's up, brother? What is going on? Choose a bait. I will choose I think it meant tuna chunk or those silver fish things. Tuna chunk. Pig Lake there. That's what you're at. Catch fish, not friend. Chris, you lost me, brother. You lost me, brother. What's up, Fisherman Sid? How you doing, buddy? Started and man, I love it. Hey, heck yeah, Rudy. What's up, John? How you doing, brother? Nah, man, I kind of just got set up, you know. I'm not in my spot, John. You know this is not my spot. I know you love this spot. I know this is like one of the spots you like to fish, but it is not. I just never really do that good here. I really like it. I can't tell who's over there in the corner, but they are doing good. Why don't you use the Pay Lake style of carp fishing, big money, beeper, and caster stands? Corey, oh, you know what I do need to do? I need to put me an alarm on my other one. What's up, downtown Ernie Brown? What's up, brother? Like that over there? Is that what you want? That right there? I got one out there. I like to use those, man. I like to use these right here. Quick, easy setup. Big busts are biting real good in Western North Carolina, Pale Lake trout, and ice. Let me grab me another alarm real fast for this rod. He brought that up, and I forgot. I never even got an alarm out for him. If I got a fish on, I'd never even know. Never even know. Let's see here. Find one that works. There we go. Most of my batteries are dead. But as far as straw alarms, which is what he's asking about, I'm not a huge straw alarm person. I've done a couple videos on the fish on beepers, and I've done a video on the, oh man, I can't remember what the name of his was. I don't know if he still makes them or not, but I did a video on those. And for me, the truth of it is, straw alarms are big and bulky for me, so that's why I don't personally use them. Straw alarms are kind of big, they're bulky, you about have to have a separate case or bucket to carry them in. He says, put one on the rope just left of the aerator. Brother, prayers for wife, family, great to see you. Hey, Sam, right back at you, brother. Appreciate you coming in. But yeah, that's why I don't use them. And then I've also seen the rods get pulled up and then it go over the straw and not set them off. So, but for people that enjoy those kind of alarms, they are cool. They got lots of different sounds, lights, things like that. But like I say, I mean, I like these right here. Or not just those. What, cheeseburgers or meatball sandwich? I thought we was doing the corn dogs, babe. Let's do a meatball sandwich though. That sounds pretty good. That sounds decent. But the best thing to do is always fish with the equipment that you like. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own personal preference. What works best for Joe over here is one thing, and what works best for Joe Blow over here, I don't know, is another thing. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own stuff that they do. But we're just happy to be out here. Like I said, long day at work, but we got off right at 5 o'clock, got the stream going. I mean, I was kind of working and getting the stream stuff set up for you guys. Want to get out here. I know it's been a while since we've done anything. Been what, over a week now, probably over a week or right at a week. So I want to get out here and do some fishing for you guys. I'm going to leave the stream now. See you in the next stream. Yellow guy, catch a big one, brother. Catch you a big one, my friend. Monster. I've been working nights and haven't fished much this year. Still doing flavors. I still have some, John. I still got some left, man. I don't know. I think I still got some grape, red peach, maybe. I don't know. I still got some. I'm not going to buy stuff to do any more for the future, but I do have some left. So I think those ducks might be my best friends, you know? What do you guys think? It looks like they want to come home with me, honestly. There's one over there at Springwood, man. I'm telling you. Do you remember when we were young, toucans, and you had a phone? I want to say the noise of your alarm goes in the water over the line. I never have noise. Alarm receiver on. 2 cans of rope and you had a phone. I'm not sure on that one, Malbasky. I'm not exactly sure on that one, brother. I am liking. What's up, Loop? They just want your bait. Loop, they do, brother. But there's one I got off track there. There is one over there at Springwood that he's got, I don't know, I think his leg's a little messed up, but he'll come sit there with me, hang out. I'll give him like a chip and then pet him real fast while he eats the chip, you know. It's kind of funny. He cracks me up. Cute ones, they're cute. I like the white with the, you know, they're just a real pretty duck. Not a big fan of the geese. Geese are not my style. I know some people love them, some people hate them. They can be kind of, I don't know, mean, I guess. He quacks me up. Rant, 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 rant. Rate the duck call, guys. 1 to 10. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. But yeah, them geese can be, I guess, vicious, man. They're ruthless. Chase you down, hit you. They used to have geese up here. I don't really see geese anymore. But they'd have over there on that one side. I remember I got chased by one. What's up, Jay? How you doing, brother? Doing good, my friend. Doing good. How about yourself? Hopefully you're doing good as well. Guys, we're at 42 likes. We're trying to get to 100 likes in the first hour of the stream. Let's go, baby. Why don't I tournament fish, Corey? That's a great question, brother. What kind of tournaments are we asking about? And then we'll go from there on that. More like Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah. Are you talking about pay lake tournaments? Are you talking about wild water tournaments? And then we can go from there on that question. Going to wait till next year before I buy the carp bait, like around the end of May. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Sounds good to me there, real K-Pup. How you doing today, brother? Hope you're having a good one. I think it would be really cool. The Midwest Carp Masters, well, I'll get to that, but I think it'd be really cool to fish like, the New York, what is that, the St. Lawrence River one that they do over there. That'd be so awesome, man. So awesome. But to get to the Midwest Carp Masters, so I'm not sure how old you are, Corey, but when I was like 12, I started fishing for carp at Pay Lakes. I mean, actually right here. And I fished, I guess you would call it competitively, for many, many years. And we had them, they were called rodeos back then, right? So what it was like every 15 minutes, it would pay out money per fish. Some of them were every 30 minutes, some of them were every hour. They had all different kinds. There's kind of a whole new crew that's in there now. But this is the God's honest truth on why I don't fish for money. Because anytime you get money involved, it brings the worst out in people. So, and I'm not saying that about everybody. Like, I don't know you personally, Corey. You're probably a great guy. And I know a lot of people that fish them that are absolutely amazing people and great people. What's up, Brandon? But there are also a lot of people that are very negative. You know what I mean? And I see it on Facebook pretty much every weekend after they have one. There's usually somebody that gets on there and complains, and it's almost whoever does good, they usually complain that person did good, like, oh, well, he was fitting in between me and this other guy when he shouldn't have been, or he was casting left, or I've even seen people say, oh, they was using oil or transmission fluid or antifreeze in their stuff. Let's just be honest. In a pay lake, you couldn't cheat if you wanted to, because there's 8 million people around, you know what I mean? But there's just so many people that complain, and they say one bad apple ruins the bunch, and that's just what it does for me, That's the whole reason why I don't do it. I love fishing, but I don't like, and I used to be the biggest gambler you ever seen, man. I'd gamble, I'd play cards, anything that there was a bet on, I would love to bet, especially if I thought I had the odds in my favor. But when it comes to fishing anymore, I like to enjoy it, I like to come out, I like to fish, and that's what I like to do. I like to enjoy it. Steven, what's up, brother? How you doing? We got Brandon. Albert, what's up, brother? Take empty milk cans, you tie a rope between the two, and you stretch it. Oh, yeah, you're right, Wild Mask. I know what you're talking about, brother. But hopefully that answers your question, Corey. Like I said, nothing against anybody that does it. But there are some people that like to complain, and I just don't want to be around it, and it costs way too much money. And here's the thing. I'll tell you, this is the truth. The last thing that I fished in, I caught it, what was it? It pops up on my Facebook every now and then. I don't remember if it was a rodeo or not, but it was up here. It was a 31 or 32, I can't remember. But it was a jug. I think it was worth $3,000 or $4,000. My son was with me. So my son's 16 now. And I think he was like 1 or 2 maybe. But he was up here and caught it out of the front lake. Went up there, waited. I'd been here an hour. And like I said, it was worth $3,000 or $4,000. And that was the last time I really did anything. So, but after that, it was strictly fun fishing for me. Come up and have a good time, you know. Now, I've had a lot of people that try to get me into it, throw on top of their bait. Really, just kidding. Good luck, brother. There you go, Chris. Yeah, we always joke around. We call it pay laking when me and my son fish. You know, if somebody's catching, we try to throw in the same area, and we'll say, "Oh, we're pay laking each other." You know, but in the wild, that's what you want to do. You've got certain spots, just like a pay lake. It's no different. You know, Tim hasn't pay laked in 2 years. Pay laking, it's no different than anything else. There are certain spots where they hit better. Like, I mean, I was looking over there. That's my favorite spot. They've caught, I think they just caught another one. That's 3 fish, I think, since I've been here. That spot over there produces more fish always. It always outfishes any other spot there is at the lake. Why? I don't know. There's something natural about that spot where the fish just bite, right? So that's the other thing. You get people that talk about how my bait's super special or that. I'm just being straight up, man. Most baits are made the same way, same flavors. Everything's the same. There's really no tricks to the game anymore. So everybody's using a version of the same stuff, chow or whatever. You always see people get on there and say, I had a bad draw. I had a bad draw, so I didn't do any good. That's the truth right there. You know what I mean? That's the truth of it right there. It's all about the draw, just like in the wild water tournaments. If you get a bad draw for a bad peg, then you're not going to do any good there either. You know what I mean? How do they say location, location, location? That's what everything in life is about. Location, location, location. It's like that for fishing. It's like that for getting the best job. If you're in the right place at the right time, I mean, for hitting the lottery, right place, everything is right place, right time, location, location, location. So, Phantom, what's up, brother? Not a thing, man. Chris says that's why I quit paling. Now, I did see, unfortunately, and I didn't know this person personally, but I saw somebody that Pay Lake did pass away, and they seemed like a really good person. Can't remember their name, but I saw they on Facebook today. Somebody watching probably knows. So rest in peace, brother. I remember seeing his name a lot on the internet, you know, on Facebook. Seemed like a really great guy. So rest in peace, brother. I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday or when it happened, but it's absolutely amazing. What's up, Donald? How you doing, brother? Tell me where to get the winning. If I knew brother Bryce, is that his name? Yeah, I think that might have been it, John. Like I said, I didn't know him personally, but seemed like a great guy. What's up, Brian Jackson? How you doing, brother? But unfortunately, I mean, it's like my neighbor passed away the other day. Started cooling off out here, hundreds anyway, so looking to get on the water soon. Nice. 2 of my neighbors passed away the other day, actually. So the one up the hill, he had no warning. We waved at him that night. I really liked that guy, man. He was a nice guy, too. He sure did a lot. He sure did a lot for his grandkids. A really nice guy. And then my other neighbor, so the neighbor above me and then the neighbor down below me passed away. Cancer. Oh my God, man! Wow. How he couldn't have been that old, John. In the pictures I seen, couldn't have been that old. Cancer freaking sucks, guys. Cancer is absolutely terrible. Hate it. Is my phone lagging really bad or what? Oh man, murder. Her neighbor died the other day. Murder, suicide. Dave, you lost me, buddy. You had a neighbor die the other day. Murder, suicide. She survived. I'm not sure. There's a bean meal pack bait recipe. You know, I believe a guy named Tom taught you how to make it. Tom. I don't know, Corey. Andy Broad, big fish just crashed by that buoy off to your left shoulder. Nice. Okay, yeah, it looked like it was lagging on my end, but yeah, I don't reckon I know a Peter Anderson says stream is okay for the most part. He just hurt my feelings, man. He said it was okay. He didn't say it was great. Hold on, I'm gonna cry for a minute because Mr. Anderson. Anyway, nah, for real though, I don't think I know a Tom personally. Thank you, Peter. There we go, brother. I appreciate that. Tom. Trying to think, man. What's Tom's last name? Maybe I do know him. Maybe I do know him. Looks great on this end. Nice, awesome. Yeah. But you missed the fish that jumped. That's all right, Peter. That's all right, man. The ones that are jumping, we ain't gonna catch anywhere. There's something wrong. No fish. There you go. I mean, I know Tom that worked up here. If you're talking about Tom Wicks, but I don't remember Tom ever showing me anything for bait. But I think that's the only Tom I know that fishes. Carmen is the only one I know. Tom Carmen? Tom Carmen. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I know who that is or not. Tom Carmen. Yeah, I honestly don't know, guys. I'm trying to think. Where did I learn to make bean? That was the first bait I learned how to make. What was his name? Wasn't it Danny or somebody told me how to make bean? I can't remember who it was. If that's his name, he runs the bait house at night up here. Tom. I don't know. I don't think there's a Tom that works here that I know of. Are the mudding on the banks at all? I don't know. The Tom that used to work here was Tom Wicks. That was years and years ago. Many years ago. I haven't fished at his place in a long time, but he's got a nice place to fish. If it's Tom Wicks, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one, guys. Yeah, let's see here. We've been live for 36 minutes. I think, 45 minutes in, we might rebait either 45 or 1 hour. I haven't decided yet. But, yeah, I don't think Tom taught me how to make any bait. Time to breathe, some good. Oh, my goodness. I've been eating that good jam is what it's called. 5 calories per tablespoon, I think. That's pretty good stuff, man. No sugar added. Not bad. Like I said, we on a health kick, guys. We're trying to get fit again. Hate it, man. Trying to lose weight sucks. I don't know how I did it the first time. Lost 80 some pounds, or right at 80 pounds is what it was, the final number. And then I sure wish I hadn't let myself go and start eating all that garbage. Once you do, man, it's just like, it's hard, you know. Guys, 55 likes, 48 people watching. If you could take the time to press that like button, we'd greatly appreciate it. We're setting at 55. We're trying to get to 100 likes within 1 hour. Let's go. What's up, Stephen Chisholm? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are. It's beautiful. The sun's actually hitting me and I'm not burning up. I love it. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Adam says, Jay, 100 only way. Tim says, lost 80 pounds with no diet or exercise. Well, my God, how'd you do that? They are, Jay. Sugar and carbs, man, they're like, I don't know, closely related to the devil, possibly? I don't know. There's ways to know if food tastes good. If it has sugar, it tastes good. If it has gluten, it tastes good. That's pretty much it, man. Those items combined, you got good food. That's all there is to it. You take those away, it sucks. My daughter has celiac disease. The diabetes, gotcha, man. Well, make sure you stay on top of that. Don't be eating all that carbs and sugar and stuff, man. Oh, God, there's a couple herrings. But my daughter has what's called celiac disease, so she can't have gluten. And I'm going to tell you right now, you don't realize, I mean, I don't really know what gluten is other than the fact that that's the key ingredient to making your food taste good. So, when craving all kinds of sugary things, it's a living nightmare for the diet. I know, brother. I know, man. I've been trying to hit it hard. It's been coming off slow. I lost 7 pounds in the first week, and then she's coming off slow. Real slow. That's what she said. Got him. It's been supposed to rain all day. I've checked the forecast and we've had it's only been a 30% chance of rain, but all day long it's been saying it was going to rain. And now the sun's coming out. Diagnosed as celiac 15 to 20 years. Chuck, that is I bet you back 15, 20 years ago, that was probably a really rare thing. I know with today's technology, a lot of people are diagnosed with it that probably suffered for many years and had no idea what they had. Even my daughter, it started at an early age and they could not figure it out. Beaver tails there, but that churros just had some apple crumb pie, didn't quite satisfy the sugar craving. Nice. But my daughter battled it for, I don't know, probably 6, 7, 8 years maybe. She'd eat some stuff and she'd break out in hives and it'd make her sick. Having what products, Josh? My ex, she couldn't have wheat. Yeah, that's what she can't have any of that. So yeah, she can't have any gluten at all. If she does, if she has any gluten, it makes her, her stomach really sick. Like in a bad way, like that kind of stuff. So yeah, no gluten for her, man. It puts her down for a while if she has that stuff. So when she's at home, my wife does everything gluten free, and like I said, whatever gluten is, it is the key ingredient to making your stuff taste good. Because gluten free bread, it sucks. Gluten free pasta, it sucks. The carnivore diet, Jay, I don't think so. No. What's up, George? How you doing, brother? An acquaintance who had years of experience with it, and my doctors were well. That's good, Chuck. That's good. Then gluten is where it's at, man. That's the good tasting stuff. Jay, she just eats stuff like she's had it for so long now that, she's accommodated to it. The only thing she does is sometimes she won't really look stuff up to find out if it's 100% gluten free, and it'll make her sick sometimes. But she knows what she can eat and what she can't eat now. Pretty much no issues. Rest of the food I found bland. Adam, we had some Stranger Things veggie chicken nuggets last year. I can't remember who made them. I would love to have some of those again. Holy crap. I know if it says veggie based or whatever, to me, most of that stuff sucks. But those were better than real chicken nuggets. I said it. It's out there. I said it, okay? I thought they tasted better than real chicken nuggets. I'm not even lying. I ain't playing around. We looked and looked. My wife bought every box she could find at that Walmart, and then they were gone. They never had any more. But they were Stranger Things. When you touch it, it is. It is. Yeah, my wife, she eats that stuff. She's a vegetarian. She's a vegetarian. Night fishing highway is the way to go. All my 20s were night. Corey, night fishing is always the way to go, brother. Hot dog pond, nighttime, boom bang pow. Got him. That's where it's at, brother. That's the time. But doghouse, yeah. No, vegetarian. I can't do it, man. I like my meat. I like my pig, my cow, my chicken. That's about it for me. That's all I eat. I don't like the other meats, but golly, they taste good. Turkey too. She's been making some stuff with that turkey pepperoni. It's all right, but it ain't nearly as good as the real stuff. Sometimes I have some fake bacon. I call it fake bacon because it's veggie bacon on my egg burritos because that's what she makes for hers. And it's okay, but it's nowhere near the taste worthiness of real bacon. That's a fact. That real bacon is just, oh man. Especially if it's cooked good. You get it where it's crispy. Thanks a lot, guys. Now I'm freaking starving. I'll tell you, I'm going to do a video here soon on how to prep, flavor, and use tiger nuts. Sugar, steroid-free bacon. Oh, nice. But we used my one pressure cooker so much. My Ninja Foodie, it's an air fryer pressure cooker. It died. We had to get a brand new one. We got a brand new one Saturday or Sunday. But I'll tell you, honestly, I wish they would stop doing the hormones and steroids and all this stuff in our food. People don't realize, man. I ain't trying to sound like I know everything, but when you're injecting all these animals with all these different chemicals like that and genetically modifying our food, we don't have natural food anymore. That's why people, I mean, honest to God, that's why everybody gets cancer like we do. We're eating cancer causing foods. Every one of them has carcinogens in them. When you make steak in an air fryer, do you put it directly in there or cook it elsewhere? Jay, I've never made steak in the air fryer. I'm not a steak person. I actually don't eat steak, man. Only on special occasions, and that's when other people are paying for it. For me, that's just something we don't buy. We've ate at St. Elmo's Steakhouse in Indy twice, I think it was, and that was really good. I could never go on my own because it's too expensive, but really good. Guys, 5 likes to 70. Let's go, baby. Let's get the like train started. Choo, choo, chugging it, chugging it, chugging it, chugging it. Let's go. But chicken patties, great in the air fryer. Hamburger, great in the air fryer. The best, we got one on. The very best grilled cheese you will ever have will come out of an air fryer. Grilled cheese in an air fryer is the stuff. For real. All right, guys. First fish right there. Make sure I got my drag loosened up a little bit. I think this one was on the mulberry wafter. But show him a little love, drop him a like. The more likes we get, the better the odds on us landing this bad boy. Here, fish, fish, fish. Hopefully you guys can see me there. He don't really feel very big, but are you kidding me? Oh my God, he just popped off. I hate fishing anymore. You know what? Sucking fish. These sucking fish out here, oh my goodness. Next one, I ain't even playing around with him. I'm gonna take on the next fish, I'm gonna skim him across the water. What do you guys think? I'm gonna crank that bad boy so fast, he won't know what hit him. Show you guys what we're using here. We got strawberries and cream rice. Strawberries and cream pie rice. Got him. All right. Here's what we're using. Tutti Frutti wafter. I can't wait. I would love to go on another trip this year. Would love to. I'd like to go back up north. Catch some of them big old Lake Michigan carpy carp. Shoe fly, don't bother me. All right. Let's get it back, boys. Let's go. Let's go. What kind of questions did I miss? Let's see what we got. Jacob, what's up, brother? He says, going to give those carp diabetes. There you go, man. Flip them up on the bank. What are the flavors to throw this time of year? We'll get to that. Chad says, another off the hook. That's the story of my life anymore. That is the story. What's up, Michael? How you doing? So here's how I feel about flavors, Corey. I've been fishing for, like I said, carp fishing specifically for, let's see here, probably 30 years now. Huh. Wow. God, I'm old, you know. Hybrid striped bass, yeah, I'm sure I have. Gee whiz, I'm older than crap. So anyway, let me put my hanger on there. What's your Hook of choice, he says. Spillway lake, and it'll be the time of your life. There you go. So anyway, for flavors, I personally believe, I like to use a flavor that nobody else is using. So carp, I'm gonna give it to you. This is the actual truth about flavors, right? Hang tight, listen to this, guys. Carp have never seen a grape in their life, so they don't know when grape season is. A lot of people are like, oh, it's grape season and everything. Yeah, I did, River Rat. Carp have never seen a grape. They've never seen a strawberry. They've never seen peaches or bananas. None of these things are native to their habitat, ecosystem, whatever you want to call it. They have no idea. What's up, old man on the hill? So they literally don't know what it is. People determine they've already got in their head like spring is a grape or whatever. All year round, everybody throws grape up here. And for me, I like to throw whatever I hear people are throwing when I fished like tournaments and stuff like that. Whatever people were throwing, I went with the opposite. I wanted mine to stand out, which was typically peach is what I usually threw because most people were throwing grape at that time, grape or strawberry. But I really don't believe a carp has any clue as far as the flavors. They don't know what it is. And if you're fishing like let's say a Midwest carp master and there's 60 people with grape bait, 3 rods apiece, I'd rather have something that's not grape, and because I think that you might have a better shot. But everybody's got their own thing, you know. And you look at all these feed stimulants and stuff like that, and I mean I use them. I sell flavors, make flavors, stuff like that because I do believe that I like having that extra little scent in there, and they smell it. I don't know, it catches me probably more than the fish. I've caught so many on plain bait that it's ridiculous. But there is one true flavor. What's up, Presley? One true flavor that I can say honestly I've caught maybe an extra fish or two on. And that's because it is a natural flavor, and that's crab or mussel. Crab or mussel. What's up, Presley? How you doing, buddy? As nasty as that stuff smells, I do believe that on occasion you might get you an extra fish or two out of it just because it is something that they actively seek in the water, especially places that have lots of mussels. I've done quite well at pay lakes with crab or mussel flavoring too. So, and to me, I can't tell the difference between crab or mussel flavoring. So what's up, Larry? How you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. And I see people saying chow, you can't throw it down south. I see a lot of people say chow doesn't work in the summertime. That's a spring bait or a fall bait. Dude, up here, when they're all throwing chow, everybody, 9 out of 10 fishermen are throwing chow. That's just what they throw. And why? Well, I guess because if you have chow, since one guy's doing it, you got to do it to keep up with him. I really don't know, to be honest with you. If it was me, I would go use baits to if you're going to use the chow, put it in something, and that way it saves you a little bit of money. I don't think you need the full chow. But yes, they throw it all year long, and it's grape pretty much all year long. That's pretty much what they go for. 72 on the light train, guys. Let's get it up to 75. Who give me number 73 now? I got 72 going once. Who give me number 73 now? 72 going once. Who give me number 73 now? If you guys are just joining in, we're trying to get to 100 likes within 1 hour of the stream. Pretty much all year I change hook baits if the season is slow. Hook baits. Here's the other thing with the hook baits, right? I'm not a believer that one hook bait does better than the other. And the only reason I say this is after 30 years of testing, I feel like I've found it to be true that the key to catching fish is a day that they're going to feed and having it in front of fish that are feeding. I truly believe that's the biggest thing. Now, there are baits that will help you out along the way. And what I mean by that, let's say if you have your bait and let's say you make a bait that doesn't stick together and you're slinging it off when you cast, that tells me that when you're casting it and it does stay on, that it's probably exploding when it hits the water, right? So you probably don't even have pack bait around there. You just got a hook bait only. Once you figure your pack bait out to where it stays on till it hits the bottom, and then it breaks down, that's the number one game changer you're going to have, in my personal opinion. That's the number one game changer. Use rubber corn and beads. Yeah, I mean, I caught so many fish in my lifetime on a plastic bead that it just, as many on a plastic bead as anything I've ever caught. I mean, I've caught over 30 pounders, so many of them on a plastic bead. In the wild, at a pay leg, it didn't matter. Now, over the last, 2 years now, I've switched over to using baits like the wafters and pop-ups. And really the only reason I've done it is for you guys. You guys want to see some of them being used. So we've done that. And then, I mean, I guess if you got shad out there hitting your pack bait, then that gives you an advantage at a pay leg for sure. But in the wild, you don't typically have shad messing with you. Believe it or not, I guess I am the shad master. Believe it or not, I have caught a few shad in the wild fishing for carp. I've caught them in Del Hollow, and I've caught a few places in Ohio. I've caught some shad while fishing for carp. So it can be done. It can be done. I've caught some big bluegill, man. Some big bluegill on pack bait. I'm talking like hand size, bigger than the hand. That's what she said. Got them. And then I've caught some decent bass on pack bait. Nobody probably believes that one, but I have. Clayton caught it like a 3-pounder over there at Springwood the one day. Cats are pest for, there's a lot of catfish that pick it up, that's for sure. Presley, you been doing any fishing, man? What about yourself? You been catching any or no? Almost at 80 likes, guys. Let's go. Listen, if any of y'all are brand new to the channel and you could do me a favor, listen, we're at 10,911 subscribers. Smack that subscribe button. Let's get her up to 11,000. Let's go, baby. We are so close. It's like we're so close. I can taste it, y'all. I can taste that stuff. I would like to go. Caught a huge smallmouth bass on a pineapple pop-up. Nice, Presley. I would like to get up north one more time this year. What I would like to do, honestly. What's up, Michael? How do I buy rice bait from you, Michael? If you type in #Facebook in the chat, brother, Nightbot will drop a link. All you gotta do is click that link and then send me a message over there on Facebook, and I will gladly make a batch just for you, man. I think I have a batch of peach already ready to go, but I mean, I could do some strawberry banana. Jonathan, it's hashtag. There you go. Adam got it. Hashtag Facebook. And listen, if any of y'all are interested in helping support the Stream Dream, type in #member. You can become a member of the channel today. We haven't had a member in, I couldn't tell you how long. It's been a long time since we gained a member. But you get custom emojis you can use in the chat. They're really cool. You can have fun with them. Drop them in there. I mean, the cheapest one's like $1.99. For $1.99, you get a custom emojis for a whole month. What's up, JG? How you doing, brother? Where do you live? My rod is better than your rod. What? What, JG? Oh, man, brother. What's up, man? We got Dave in the house. What's on my hat? That's a microphone, brother. That's my microphone. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. DJ, what? Man, I've been getting back into Fortnite. How many of you, any of you guys gamers, Fortnite gamers? I need somebody to play with on there. Preferably somebody really bad at the game. I know that sounds dumb, but preferably I like to play with somebody really bad because that would put us in easier lobbies. I'm getting tired of getting my ass handed to me on there. I've been playing and I can't do nothing. I need to be in the lower tier lobbies, But you probably have a field day. Jay, I need a teammate, man. I need some teammates on there. Play some squads, Squad it up. Call of Duty for Old Man on the Hill. Adam, Call of Duty or PUBG. Man, you guys, I need Fortnite. If you can play those, you can play zero builds in Fortnite. President says he sucks at it, and then Jay says I'm not your guy. We got the Lip Ripper. He says my son plays it every day. Have him get hold of me, man. We'll play. Awesome. Destiny 2, nickname myself Easy Kill. There you go. Royal Angler, get with me, man. Let's play some. I play no builds only on there, though. I used to play builds, and then after no builds came out, you guys ever see Ed Bassmaster? No more builds for me, man. How would he find me? I mean, if you want, man, just type in hashtag Facebook, brings a link up to my Facebook page. Just shoot me a message, man. I'll give him my gamer tag on there. Forza, I play also. Nice. Yeah, the only game I play, this sounds stupid. Oh, man, let's play. Let's do it. It's a free game, you know. Oh, my God, that's a big old turkey buzzard or whatever over there. Jay says, I only really played 2K. Clayton I think he had NBA 2K for a while. I don't know if he still plays it or not. No, but anyway, I forgot what I was saying. So on the Fortnite, what got me started was Clayton was like 8 or 9, maybe. I don't know. He was playing that. And he's like, and you know how they, like, when you're that young and you're a boy, you kind of sound like, it was like, Dad, play the Fortnite or whatever, you know. And I'm like, oh man, and I'm playing it. I'm like, God, I'm garbage at the game. But he liked it so much that I surprised him. I went and bought my own self an Xbox and hooked it up. And then I'm like, hey man, you want to play some Fortnite? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm an idiot. I've always been that dad that whatever my son did, that's what I wanted to do. You know, I always wanted to do what he wanted to do. I always wanted to just, you know, whatever he's doing, I wanted to be a part of it. Free, he's in. There you go. Adam says, I'm on Xbox. Nice. I'll be placed. I have no clue if there's carp in it or not. Yeah, Presley. Hopefully you catch the big one, man. Hope you catch a big one. It's not dumb. He's lucky. You're good at. Well, I mean, you know, the thing I've noticed about just children in general, right? Anytime, if invited and schedules match up, no pride or prejudice here, just the passion of fishing. Yeah, Chris, for sure, man. I mean, I do some fish. I've met a lot of you guys on here and fished many times. PlayStation. I mean, you can play PlayStation and Xbox together. So, had some strawberry banana made up rice pack. I think I got a little bit of that left, Wild Bill. I think I do. Highway Springs. Yeah, it says Highway in the title, I think, guys. But yes, Highway Springs. So, yes, sir. But anyway, we was getting on this. I think, honestly, though, when you have kids, Jay, man, kids chasing that buzzer around. But sadly, I've known you since I was a kid. There you go. But when it comes to children, when you do things that they want to do, it kind of, I don't know, it messes with them. I built Minecraft stuff with my son for a few years. Lots of fun. He was good. Nice, JG. Nice. PS4. I don't like crossplay the PC game. Yeah, Adam, you're right, man. I'm doing a live stream, but yeah, the crossplay for computer versus like Xbox, man, some of them guys can aim really good, you know.
I like Xbox.
You got an Xbox?
Well, nice. At my friend's house they do.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about Fortnite. You play Fortnite?
Yes, I play Fortnite every single day of the week.
Fortnite's the game, ain't it?
Yeah, but there's a YouTuber made a song that says Fortnite's kinda dying.
Yeah, I've heard that song many times.
But Fortnite ain't kinda dying. It's the best song ever.
Yeah. You can leave them there, man. I kind of like them hanging out with me.
Well, they would come back. They do come back.
Yeah.
Like literally, those brown ducks, they always come back where they were last.
Yeah, I kind of like the ducks hanging out with me there. They're my friends.
Well, I could stay here until it's time for me to go. That's a lot of duck food.
Well, that's for the carp right there.
And you have the same vaping thing that the people at that blue tent have.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Literally. But it's just brown instead of, you know, of that.
Yeah. And we're going to get this one baited up, guys. I'm not sure whose kid that is. I have no idea. No idea. Somebody drop a super chat in there and see what he does when he sees that pop up. Buddy, I think they're trying to see the rods, you know what I mean? They're trying to see the rods right there.
Sorry. I was just introducing myself to them.
I've got the microphones right here. What's your name?
Damon.
It says his name's Damon,
My
guys.
full name is...
No, don't say your full name, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't say your full name.
Usually I'm called DB.
There you go.
I'll tell you if I see anything, okay? That's a long one. I think it came back a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just hooked it up so when it tugs, it does that?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
If I get a bite, it'll set the alarm off there.
I see a lot of orange cords like crossing over each other.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing on that one.
Yep. I don't know what to do, guys. His parents are across the way over there.
One of your viewers just said that my dad was calling for me for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but don't know how they would know that.
Maybe they heard it. I don't know.
How would they hear it from a microphone being that far?
I have no idea. They might have been messing with you too. It's hard telling.
Why would they mess with me?
I don't know.
I just introduced myself to them and now they're just messing with me. They just doesn't see like hear everything. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna see if the string on this one tugs. Okay?
I've got an alarm on there. So, all right, guys, we're back.
It has an alarm on it.
Clayton says I'm the fishing buddy. Never do. Crying around this kid. No kidding. What does this do? Yeah.
They literally said we / hear everything, and that's kind of creepy. Like, how would they hear and see everything?
The microphone picks it all up, man.
Woo.
Yeah. Real K-pop. Yep. Cash grab said cash grab. There you go. But anyway, guys, so I can't remember what we were talking about there. We're 3 likes to 90. Let's go, baby. If you haven't dropped a like yet, make sure you smack that like button. And like I said, I kid you not, we are so close to 11,000 subscribers. I can taste it. Hit that subscribe button. Me, my autistic 17-year-old boy, made up some pack bait that we learned from one of your videos and caught some really nice carp with it here in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Nice, Wild Bill. Love to hear it, brother. Welcome, and appreciate you hanging out with us. Very true, old man. Actually, I think I forgot to put my lid on my bucket. I did forget.
They just said feed them some rice and don't take them here.
Buddy, it's all right, man.
Like, I'm confused on why they're just saying that stuff.
I don't know, man.
Like, I've never done a live stream before, but I've seen YouTuber Dream do it.
Yeah.
And it looks complicated.
See you, Phantom. You have a good... Oh, I had one on, buddy. We had one on. 100 likes. Josh is going to catch a 30-pounder. There you go.
A little kid Phantom.
They're talking about something else. But, all right. Well, brother, I'm kind of trying to do... I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm trying to focus on this thing right now, you know?
I'm just going to, like... Just walk over here and sit right down.
There you go. All right, guys.
And if I do, like, see, like, a little tug on the lines, I'll tell you.
Okay. If you see one, you let me know, all
You
right?
would basically just hear the alarm because there's
Yeah.
basically one on every single one.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even need to tell you.
Yeah. Hopefully one of them takes off. Hopefully one of them just rips right off there.
I'll tell you if any do. Oh, I got dead snails. Stay behind. Come here.
What's up, Sheila? How you doing? I appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us, Sheila. Hog Hooker's in the house. Little Lip Ripper says this one time at Bandcat. We got 2 of them now. What's up, Jay? Said, yep. Are you guys catching snails over there?
Well,
Nice.
they were. I wasn't. I was just messing around with this pole that my mom handed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just grabbing snails. Dead ones. These are all dead.
Snails are spawning, Brett? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I got you. Never mind.
Damon, make sure no one takes my baby. Okay, I'm just gonna send right.
Need to come. Yep, for sure, Adam. What are you cooking, Jay? What are you eating, buddy? And now you know, Mr. Wilson. Yes, yep. General Wilson, you know too. You're a Mr. Wilson there, General Wilson. So.
Have you caught anything? Not yet. But I told him I would tell him if I.
William Harris, what's going on, brother? Are you ready for West Virginia, man? We're still planning on going down. Brett says it's Taco Tuesday. I think I'm eating either corn dogs or a meatball sandwich, according to the wife. So, Taco Tuesday does sound good. All right, man. Well, hopefully we can hook up down there and maybe get us a bite to eat or something. Maybe fish. We'll see what happens. I mean, I can't remember how many days I'm going to be there. So, we'll see what happens. But maybe we can at least meet up and eat. Biscuits and gravy with a side of bacon. Phantom, that sounds pretty good, buddy. Homemade biscuits or out of a can? Oh, Pelex, yeah, they will be, Dave. It won't be long, brother. It won't be long. They'll be closing down. But the best fishing's just coming up. Homemade biscuits, nice. Phantom, where are you from, man? I can't remember. William, for sure, buddy. Once we get settled in, I'll shoot you a message and we'll see what happens. Presley, I mean, not really. We got Cato. What's up, Cato? Louisiana, nice. I'd like to go up north one more time. Might be carp in the New River. There you go. My brother was telling me that there's a place, I guess, a lake or something that's around us down there. So we may try to fish it. I'll have to see how much a fishing license is for out of state. I hate to buy another license and then only fish for, I don't know, once or twice and then spend $80 or $100 on a fishing license, you know. So we'll see what happens. But I'd like to get up north again, fish Michigan or maybe the northern Indiana line. Me too, Presley. Me too, buddy. That's my favorite time too. I'd like to go down to Ohio, Bluestone Lake down there. That might be the one he was talking about, William. That could be it. He was just telling me. About a couple places. Guys, we're 11 likes to 100. If you haven't yet, make sure you smack that like button.
Can I tell you something? Have you heard of Pine Lake?
Pine Lakes, yeah.
You're allowed to fish there if you're asked.
Nice.
I've been there before, and there's a racing water slide.
Oh, really?
And
wow.
we might go there sometime, so...
Yeah, that's
cool. If you ever want to come with us...
we got Old Man on the Hill. He says, I've got the kayak on the truck, headed out in the morning. Nice.
I just live a few feet down the street.
Yeah. I found several new spots to try out near me. Yet to catch my first carp, but I've seen them spawning. Really? They were spawning? Happened to me about an Ohio license and only went twice. Yeah, there you go. I've had that before, Presley, but I'd like to go down there and fish. Down at Chile down there. I'd like to hit it once. I'd like to go up here after these big grass carp over here in western Indiana as well. But work's just got me where I can't do nothing. The real K-pop, yeah, they're right here, so on the New River, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm sure they do, William. I don't see why they wouldn't. Saw them they were getting down. Kind of weird how they spawn. Now, I've heard of them kind of spawning
I gotta
twice.
go.
Okay, see you, buddy. I've heard of them kind of
Just
having
don't
two
forget,
spawns.
someday we'll go to Pine Lake.
Okay, buddy. Kind of weird how they spawn. Yeah, it says, hope Clayton doesn't see this live stream. He is getting replaced. There you go. Yeah, but that place up there, Western Indiana, it's got like 60, 70, 80 pounders. So that it does. All right. We're good to go now, guys. Trying to get me to go fishing with him at some lake or something. I've been using the goat bait pay lake fishing, won second place with a 21-pound buff, 7 out of 12 30-minute derbies. Dude, that sounds like it. Awesome, man. Clayton's eating pizza. Nice. There you go, Jay. Didn't see anything truly huge. Couple in the high teens. Gotcha. William, I don't know, brother. It's different when they're your grandkids, you know what I mean? When they're yours or your grandkids, it's different, you know? When you have no idea who they are, it makes stuff a little different, but all good, all good. So we, hopefully I don't hit my truck there. Laying down and eating pizza. Isn't that something? How do you lay down and eat food? I never could do it. I never could lay down and eat food. I always had to sit up. If I laid down, I would get choked when I'm eating. But yeah, we can get back into stuff now, guys. So anyway, didn't have as many people in here before when we asked this question. William, those are the carp sounders. Those are my carp sounders. Football season started up. I'm not a football guy. I like basketball and baseball. But let me know in the comments what team you think is going to win the Super Bowl. Pick the two teams that are going to make it and pick the team that's going to win it. Or the parents just let their kid. Yeah, it happens, Presley. It happens. Yeah. Old man on the hill, he may. I don't know. I don't know on that one. He may lay down when he's playing it. Like I said, ain't no way I could lay down and eat. If I'm laying down and eating, I'm getting choked. On my way back from work, drove by that pond numerous times, just happened to stop the first time and seen him. Nice. Brett says the Patriots, they don't have that good guy on there no more, right? Not the Titans. There you go. Patriots, isn't that who had Brady, right? Tom Brady, or right? Am I right? Shows you how much I know. I know very little about football, guys. I know all the rules and how to play it, but I've just never gotten into it, so I don't really know who's on the teams. I remember when we had Peyton Manning, you know, and we were pretty decent for a while, but Cleveland Browns, really, they're good. What's the other Ohio team? The Bengals, right? The Bengals, didn't they do pretty decent last year, it seemed like? Buffalo going to win this year? I'd like to catch me a buffalo. Phantom, I've got rice pack bait. Done that, bro, but future of fishing, gotta get, yeah, nah, man. Yeah, I mean, all good. Bengals are good. They are. Kansas City Patriots. Kansas City and the Patriots, yeah. So I don't know much about it. What about basketball? Who's going to win basketball this year? Could be an interesting year. I look for the Warriors. I'm going to get closer so I can see it better. But I look for the Warriors to absolutely suck this year. Cleveland beat Cincinnati. Is that what it said? The Cincinnati Bengals, right? I know my dad made a set of cornhole boards that had the Bengals on it one day. I said, what are you doing? He's like, somebody wanted a set of Bengals cornhole boards. I said, did they pay you up front for that? No, why? I said, they was just messing with you, buddy. Ain't nobody wants no Bengals cornhole boards. The Lakers, I don't think the Lakers are going to do anything this year either. CP3 gels. Yeah, I don't know, man. The Warriors have just everybody's old now. You know what I mean? They're just old. So the Royal Angler says how. I'm not sure what you mean on that one, buddy. I'm not sure what you mean. Wait, what? You got the Bengals, and in Cleveland, that's the Browns, right? Never watched an NBA game, really. College, I mean, I don't watch college basketball very often, but that's more exciting, I would say, honestly. Old like me, never watched a baseball game. Really? Wow. The Chiefs and the Patriots both can't go to the Super Bowl. Oh. Yeah, for me, I think what little bit of college basketball I do watch, it is more exciting. It's kids that want to play, trying to make a name for themselves, Or no, really? Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, Tim. Guy needs to do a paint dry channel, Yeah, that's why I said, babe, I don't really watch college basketball. When I was younger, I watched it all the time. It's more exciting as in everybody tries 100%. They're going as hard as they can. They're trying 100%. When you get into the NBA, they've made it, and sometimes they just don't go all out. It happens. Believe it or not. We got Jimmy Hemme. What's up, brother? Is there any? There probably are, Jimmy. I've been trying to catch grass carp at a creek in Tennessee. I've been using method lead with pack bait. Not even a bite, even though I can see them everywhere. I mean, that's stuff that'll get it. So are they on top, Jimmy? Or are they on the bottom? If they're on top, just throw some bread in there. Throw you some bread, and that'll get them coming up there and eating that. And while they're eating the bread, take you a little bit, put it on a hook, and just kind of flip it out there with no weight. LeBron flops, definitely. High school game a long time ago. High school games, some of them are pretty good too. Just depends on who you watch. But college, everything is typically better because people are trying to get to that next level. So they give it, I've heard people say 110%, but let's be honest, they give it 100% because sometimes you just can't. There is no 110, but they give it as much as they can. So that's what I like. College baseball, basketball, volleyball, man. I love volleyball. Volleyball is so fun to watch. I don't watch it anymore since my daughter doesn't play, but it sure is fun. What's up, Fred? How you doing, brother? Guys, we're 9 likes to 100. Let's go, baby. There's 2 little thumbs. One of them's up and one of them's down. Hit that one that says up and it go, bring. Hockey? Tim, I don't watch hockey. I don't know anything about hockey. Was it Wayne Gretzky? I think I know who that is. Other than that, I really don't know nothing else. My wife is from New Jersey. I think she knows a little bit about hockey. I believe she knows a little bit about it. To me, it feels like, kind of in the Midwest, people just don't watch it like they do, East Coast. Or maybe northern, I feel like hockey is more of a Canadian thing. Let me know what you guys think about that. Hell, I don't even know what's going on with baseball. Who's in the league right now? Who we got that's going to make the playoffs for baseball? I mean, that's coming up here soon. Who we got going to postseason? Where are the Cubs at? Are they getting their butt kicked? They're probably getting their butt kicked, would be my guess. I'd say they're getting absolutely hammered. Thought I saw my right line move a little bit. I know we got some Cubby fans in here. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? Go, Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. Hockey is a season in Canada. There you go. There you go. Like I said, it's just, for me personally, it's not my thing. Fred, I had one on and lost it, so didn't land that bad boy. I got 3 big old turkey buzzards coming over here, coming at me. What in the world? This looks like some, I don't, some sci-fi stuff about to happen here, bud. I don't know. These fellers are worrying me. What the fuck? Look at this. They was running at me. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they was straight up running for a minute. What are they doing? They think I'm dead or what? I'm still alive, man. Leave me alone, turkey buzzard. I'm still alive. I'm still alive, bird. There's 3 of them. Stinking birds. Look alive. They figured Damon is gone. Someone got to come mess with. Yeah, it was. Oh, that was that kid's name, wasn't it? I couldn't remember it. I thought it was started with a B for some reason. Those are the invasive ones, really, Jeffrey. I mean, I don't really like the buzzards anyway, so I'm not really a fan of them. The ones that I call a turkey buzzard, I think they got like red on them, don't they? Stalking rod, keep seeing them surface out there. Phantom, you're actually not allowed to fish top water or anything like that for carp at a pay lake like this. Jeffrey Baker says, yeah. It's all good, Phantom, but yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them on the surface there, but you're not allowed to use floating baits or anything like that. That thing's coming over here again, man. 2 of them walked away, but one of them's still coming this way. Old man said PU. I'm not sure. Let me go back. When was the last time you showered? Oh, man. Is that a thing? Are you supposed to do that? I didn't know people were supposed to do that. Oh, they're eating something over there. Buddy, what do you want from me? You can't have my arm or my toes or my fingers or anything. What's this thing want? What do you want? They said you're a bad bird. That's what they said. Dominic, what's up, brother? How you doing? Should I try to feed this thing a piece of corn? What do you think he'd do? Yo, Dominic with the tier 1 for 10 months, brother. He says, here, fish, fish, fish. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. If anybody else is interested in becoming a member of the channel, you have no idea how much it helps us out. Like I said, it's just type in hashtag member in the chat and it brings up a link from Nightbot to do that. Every Saturday, whether you need it or not. There you go. Then you will never get rid of it. Probably not. You feed it and you'll have a new best friend. Oh my God. It has been a minute since we've got any brand new members in the channel. It has been a minute. I'll tell you what, well, I better not. I better not say. Anyway, six more likes to 100, guys. We're almost there. But if you do become a member, you do get some custom emojis you can use in the chat. I mean, it's cheap and you get some use out of it. If I fed it, Jay, she's saying if that bird attacked me, you know. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to the hospital. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. What do you think? Maybe we try to feed that sucker. Oh, man. Ugh. I feel like I'm just tired all the time anymore. What about you guys? Anybody else just feel different this year? This year just feels different. With work being the way it is, I'm just always tired. I used to be a punter. There you go. Sheila says yes. Feels different. Oh, they're just like absolutely destroying this carcass over there. What the heck? I feel constantly exhausted, Dominic says. JG, I haven't been to any mirror carp holes that I like to fish. I say it's been, for me, as far as fishing goes, it's been the most uneventful because I just don't have the time to go to where I want to go right now, you know? We need to be playing the lottery, and then that way if we hit it, we could do more fishing and, you know, places we want to go. But I've got a couple mirror carp honey holes, we call them, over in Ohio, and it's a blast. When you catch a beautiful mirror carp, to me, that's what I like. I love catching a pretty mirror. I've got one that doesn't have any big ones, but you still catch a lot. As well, fished all week for 5 fish. It happens. Here, there. Yeah, Jay, come on down, brother. Come on down. Meet me in Michigan. We'll fish in Michigan sometime. I'd like to go again this year, but it'll probably more than likely be next year before I'm able to get up north. We'll see. Drink a boost works for me. I take them fishing. Well, that's got caffeine in it, right? I am not supposed to have any caffeine. So, as much as I would like to, I'm not supposed to. I have been sneaking in a strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper every now and then, even though I'm not supposed to. But I'll fly you guys up and put you on some Connecticut River hogs. That sounds like an absolute plan to me, Brett. No flying. We'll just pay the gas and the stay. We'll just drive on out. Clutch some new pike, muskie, sturgeon. That would be cool, yeah. Just don't go swimming in Lake Michigan. It's cold. We're swimming. Oh, Sheila. Lake Michigan never gets hot. But all the time you will get there. Yeah, for sure, JG. For sure. For sure. I don't like, and not trying to be sad, because I know a lot of people don't like the sad, but I was sitting around thinking about it the other day, because everybody's goal in life is obviously to retire and do what they enjoy, you know. But I was sitting around thinking about that. And what is the average lifespan? Isn't it like 70 or something like that? By the time you can retire, most people only live a couple years after that. So it's just amazing. You don't ever really get to do the things that you want to do, you know? It's a bummer. Total bummer. Total bummer. Buzzkill, they call it. According to doctors, if you like something, it's bad. That's a fact right there. That's a fact. Well, I mean, if something's good, it's probably not good for you. That's the truth. If it's good, it's not good for you. I like Big Macs, but they're not good for you. Just watching these birds over here just destroy this carcass. They are going ham on that thing. They think it is ham. It doesn't have caffeine. Really? Does it have something like that? On an internal vacation with tons of good fishing. There you go, brother. I like that, Jimmy. Jimmy Himmy, I like it. It's how many good years you have left once you work yourself to the bone. Yes, that's the fact right there. The saddest part about it is we work our whole life to try and get things, and then when we die, I mean, those things just get lost or tossed to the side, or they become somebody else's possession, you know? Or if you have family, they fight over it because they want it and nobody can get along. It's crazy. You can't take any of it with you. So, I don't know. The government, and yeah, they don't really get 40%. Let's be honest. They get 100%. They get more than 100% of everything. Because if they tax your pay 25 or 30%, you get taxed before you get your check. And then you buy something, over here it's 7%, they get 7%. Plus you pay property taxes. And if you plate your car, you gotta pay for that. There's taxes on that. And then at the end of the year, you get taxed again. And if you sell your car, somebody else pays taxes. I mean, it literally never ends. When I pass, I've asked to have a carp lake all to myself. I love it. but you can have to live your life, take what you have where you are, and make it work. Exactly, yeah. VAT is 20%. I'm not sure what's VAT stand for. Does that mean some kind of taxes? You give you're in the oh, okay, yeah. I'll have to take a look at it. I've been doing the protein shakes. So value added tax. I mean, we have what's just called income tax, but then we have state tax, we have local tax, we have three different taxes. Then we have excise tax. Then we have property taxes. It's in the states. It is just ridiculous. Honestly, I think if at the end of the week they just took 70% of what you made, and then nothing was taxed after that, you didn't pay end of the year taxes, and then you didn't pay any other taxes like on the food you buy, or not the food, but like the items you buy, the cars you buy, property taxes, you would probably have more money at the end of the day. It's like the tax. Yeah, I know, man. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think Florida is the only state that doesn't have state taxes. No, I think there are some other ones. Isn't Tennessee? Tennessee doesn't have state taxes, I don't think. 3 months ago on my shoulder, so I'm living vicariously through you right now. However, I should be able to. Well, Phantom, I hope that you get perfectly healed up soon and you get out there and catch you a monster. New Hampshire, none. For 40K, add another 20% tax. Dominic, if you buy a car for 40,000, depending on the state so if I buy a car in Indiana for 40K, you got to add 7% to that for sales tax. So I don't have a calculator with me, but if you add 7% to that 40K, that's how much more you have to pay in taxes on it. So 10,000 is what? 700, right? So you'll be paying 21, you'll be paying 4,200 additional. Chris, you have a great rest of your day, brother. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out with me. And then that's not the end of it. When you plate that, you're going to pay probably $500 or $600 for your license plate, and then next year you have to pay another $500 or $600 for it. So it's ridiculous. You know, for it would be 8K in VAT. Gotcha. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess. Yep, that's what we have, Dominic. Yeah, we pretty much have the same kind of stuff, man. You guys, it sounds like you pay a little bit more than we do on the vehicle tax, but I don't know what's your guys's. So how much do you get taxed out of your weekly paycheck? When you get paid at the end of the week, how much do they tax you? Getting to the point where I can cast a rod. Yes, sir. Our fuel tax is ridiculous. Our taxes at the pump, we get taxed at least $200 a month or more for full coverage. Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate on insurance. $150 a liter. So yeah, you're more expensive than us. But I mean, when you get paid at the end of the week, Dominic, how much taxes do they take out that way? Old man says none here. I'm retired. Nice. Do they not tax when you're retired? Oh, man, I don't even know. I thought Tennessee was one of the states that they didn't have like a local tax or whatever. Exactly, William. And 29% national insurance. Gotcha. So depending on what you make here in the States, we get taxed more than you on our weekly paycheck. I think most of the time it's about 25 to 30%. But anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I mean, I like to talk about stuff like that, and just, it's cool to compare with other countries, Yeah, I didn't think so, old man on the hill. I didn't think so. Guys, we're 3 likes to 100. Let's go, y'all. If you haven't yet, what the hell are you waiting on? I don't even get it. What the hell are you waiting on? If you ain't hit that like button yet, what are you waiting on? I don't even know. Hit that like button, guys. Let's go. He says you can earn 10K tax free. Yeah, I don't know on that stuff. Over here, like William said, your taxed money gets taxed. You know what I mean? And that's what he says. You had to remind me. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. And check this out, guys. You just get taxed on Social Security, which you shouldn't. You shouldn't be taxed on Social Security. That's a joke too. Ridiculous. And I believe that every single veteran or anybody that serves in the military, they shouldn't have to ever pay taxes in their life. I mean, I'm not one of them, but I don't believe that they should have to pay taxes because anytime you serve your country like that and put your life on the line, I mean, I don't think you should be paying taxes. Anyway, he says, amen. There you go. It's not actually 30% if you get a tax refund at the end of the year. You have to figure that in. Fred, people get tax returns? I fall in this dumb category myself where I don't get a tax return. People that make more than me get a tax return, and people that make less than me get a tax return. Sometimes I pay $2,000 or $3,000. What's up, Sheldon? How you doing, brother? How it works is if you pay 30% at the end of the week, and then you get at the end of the year you pay $3,000 or $2,000, then you're getting taxed. What is it? They tax you another 20 or 30% or something on your income. I can't remember what it is. Continue to pay property tax if your mortgage is paid in. Fred, brother, get this. So if you don't ever want to pay your mortgage in full anyway, because if you do, your property taxes like. So where I live at, my property taxes, if I didn't have a mortgage, would be like almost $4,000 a year. Where if with a mortgage, you get the exemption, it's like $1,100. Nice night for fishing, Shelton. It is beautiful out, brother. It is gorgeous, and you couldn't ask for a better day, better evening to do some fishing. We had one on and lost it, and that's about the gist of it so far. I've got one rod with corn and I've got 3 rods with rice. We had to bite on the rice. But oh yeah, I meant to say, so check it out. We were at 10,000, like 910 or 11 subscribers, guys. If you're brand new to the channel, or maybe you like to watch and you just forget, don't forget to subscribe, y'all. We are so close to 11 that I can taste it, guys. Jeffrey, I cannot stay too much longer, brother. Week on that pineapple. Nice, Sheldon. Yeah, we're throwing some rice, man. Yeah, Sheldon ordered some rice. How many did you say you caught on it? Let them know. Let them know. If they're biting, I mean, you'll tear them up. If you're in the right spot at the right time, you'll just tear them up. Combat pays, not tax. I mean, it shouldn't be taxed. I think, just for me personally, the fact that you go into the service and, you know what I mean, I think that, you know, when you put your life on the line for your country, whether you even get called into war or not, I believe that you should not pay taxes. JG, yeah, no, I mean, I agree. Their taxes need to be paid. I agree with that 100%. There needs to be taxes to cover the roads and all that stuff for sure. Sunny side this week? What the heck is sunny side? You mean shady side? Buddy, Clayton, how would I go? Tomorrow I work past there and then I have to come home. So, but yeah, always here for the fellow carp fishermen and few and far in between. Chris, I run into some every now and then. Every now and then we run into some. But the key with taxes is they just need to be collected and used for what they're supposed to be used for, right? That's the ideal of taxes, in my opinion. See you, old man on the hill. Message me on Facebook. Let's get some Fortnite in, brother. Clayton, I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens. I'd almost rather go somewhere for a big mirror carp than shady side. Oh man, we are close then, he says. Yes. Jimmy Hemi, that's a good name, brother. Look, do you have a Hemi? Please tell me you got a Dodge with a Hemi in it. Please tell me you got one. I mean, how cool would that be if Jimmy Hemi is running around in a Dodge with a Hemi in it? A, tell me that's your real last name. Please tell me that's your real last name. And then B, tell me you own a Hemi. That would be so cool. If that's not the real last name, I'm guessing that you do own a Hemi, and that's why you created that YouTube channel name. Uh-oh, one of them jumped. One of them jumped out there. He says, I wish Oh man, he needs a Hellcat. Somebody help get that man a Hellcat. Oh, Jimmy, you ruined it, man. Lie. You should have just lied. Just said, I got a Hemi. You should have just straight up lied to us. There's a time to be honest, Jimmy, and there's a time to lie. That was the time to lie. Jolene says, someone get her a Hellcat. I know. My wife wants a Hellcat so bad. She wants a Challenger. Preferably a Hellcat, but we don't play the lottery, so she needs to start getting us some tickets, and then maybe she can get her a Hellcat. You know, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. Live action, yes sir. Live action, live at 5. Good story going, and bam, Break City. Yeah, JG, I'm telling you, brother. I don't even know. I get talking, and then I forget what I'm talking about, and I can't even go back to it. Jay says if he wins the lottery, maybe a used one for Jolene. Well, a used Hellcat's pretty expensive, Jay. So when you hit that lottery, brother, you keep it for yourself, and make sure your family's taken care of. But thank you for the offer. That is awful kind of you. I know if I did hit the lottery, I'd like to think money changes people. I do personally believe that money is the root to all that's evil. They send deals out all the time. There you go. Is number 2 of the car she wants? Yeah, she wants an Audi R8. But I believe if I hit the lottery, I would try to take care of my intermediate family. I would want to make sure that everybody has a place to live and is not struggling. After that, I don't know what I'd do with the rest of it. As a Hellcat, as an English guy, I'm clueless. Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to guess a brand new one's probably what, 70, 80K, but with different options and things, possibly up to over 100,000, depending. Trying to get friend Albert next to me to get on your channel and hit the like button. Nice, Wild Bill. I appreciate that. Phantom says YouTube full-time. Brother, I don't make squat on the old YouTube. I thought you were talking about a fishing rod. Sorry. Oh, no. No, JG. No. The Hellcats look nice, man. They look like good rods. Dominic says just chump change then. Yeah, there you go. I personally would like to have a new truck. If you hit the lottery, but gotcha. Yeah, dude, if I hit the lottery, sure, I'd go YouTube. Full time for sure. I had hopes after we had such a good year, midway and through the end of last year, that I told my wife, I said, man, if it does that good, we were getting over 100 and some people watching, and a lot of super chats and stuff. I told her, I said, if it does that good, I said, at the start of the year, I might quit my job. I know it would hurt us, but I said if the channel continues to grow and we can keep it building like that, then I said I think it's time. Even though, if we'd have made 500 a month, which it would have put us in a rock and a hard spot, but it would have gave me to where I wanted to push it harder. But YouTube can just, if they decide they're not going to push your stuff, then they just won't push it. It doesn't matter what you put out. You could have a 100% click-through rate with 100% watch-through time, and it doesn't matter. Once they decide they don't want to push it, they just don't push it, So, it is what it is. We were reaching a lot of new people last year. And when you get into that recommended section and you're reaching new people, then it just makes a huge difference. But yeah, for sure, if we hit the lottery, I'd go YouTube. I don't know if you'd call it full time, but I'd be just doing YouTube for the fun of it. Heck yeah. We go fishing, I'd record our trips and, live stream it. I'd like to have another phone. Get my worm in the Walmart, it will be like hitting the lottery. Well, you know what, William? I hope Walmart picks it up, and I hope they order you a million plus to start with, brother. I think you absolutely deserve it. You've been a great channel supporter. I can tell that, I've talked to you on the phone through Facebook. I can tell you're a really good guy, man. So I will keep you in my thoughts and prayers, and I absolutely, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that they just take you to the next level, brother. I really do. Absolutely. And if they do that, what's up, hurting for a squirting? I mean, hurting for a sturgeon. If they do that though, when we go down there to West Virginia, dinner's on you. They say if you manifest it, let's get to this, guys. Now, this is my daughter's there. Oh God, I'm about to flip this chair. Be a Joe's Flies product, and we're already in there. Nice. What the heck? So my daughter has this theory, and I've seen it pop up on my TikTok a million times. It says it's about manifesting. It says if you can manifest, think about what you want to happen just several times a day and constantly think towards that. And he says it's a year or so out from happening. Awesome, awesome. But yes, they say if you manifest it, that you can make something happen. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but give it a shot, guys. Try it out. And you let me know if something like that happens. Try it out. I try to be positive, try to have a positive outlook, but I am going to be honest with you. I'm more of a Debbie Downer than I am. I'm more of a half or a glass is half full kind of person, or half empty than more of a glass is half full kind of person. My goodness, that guy turned on his thing for no reason. I don't know why, but I've always been a pessimist. What do they call that? Pessimist? Jeff says, get a dream at night. There you go. But I think it's a pessimist, right? Where I've always been more glass half full kind of person than glass half empty. I can't even talk. Glass half empty than a glass half full kind of person, I don't know why. I really don't. I don't understand it. And I've always been that person that when somebody kind of does me wrong, I stay away from them after that. I don't really go back, and I try to just cut them off, That's what I'm just weird. I know some people will hang out with people that do them dirty, and they always tell me how dirty they've done them. I'm like, why do you keep going back? Why? I mean, if somebody does you wrong, like in a bad way, leave them alone, man. I don't care if you thought they were your best friend or not, If people do you that way, leave them alone. They're not your best friend. So anyway, let me know I'm very curious, right? I said I'm a glass half empty kind of person. We got 57 people watching. Let me know in the comments, are you a glass half full or a glass half empty kind of person? I am very curious to know. I want to see who's more like me on that and who's on the other end of the spectrum, And I watch I watch a lot of gaming live streams because it keeps my mind going. I guess I don't know if it's ADHD or what, but I get off track easy. And if I watch something like that, my mind's constantly moving with it. I have a glass kind of, there you go. I'm a kind of guy, there you go. Brett's optimistic. And I feel like some of these people that do the live streams that are super peppy, Mike says his glass is always empty. But I feel like some of these people that are super peppy are full of it, They probably don't act like that, I don't know, in real life. I don't know. So we got a lot of people just saying, be thankful for a glass. I get that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying. Are you optimistic or pessimistic? That's what I'm asking. We're not really talking about glasses, guys. We're not really talking about that. I'm just saying some people, look more at, I don't know. Jay says I'm spilling my glass here and there. I'll tell you, man. When we was up there in Michigan, I'm the glass is empty, filled up. There you go, 922. When we was in Michigan, some guy dropped his beer. I, I think it was in a glass or whatever. Man, that thing went all over me. It went all over my shoes and everything. We were sitting at, where was we? Chili's, I believe it was. And that dude dropped a beer or dumped it off his table is what happened. That thing splattered and went all over me. And then the year before, we was at the same Chili's. Clayton had, what did he have, a glass of water or something? I can't remember, a thing of ranch. He dumped that all over me at the same Chili's. At least it was beer, not beer. I don't like beer though, Jay. I don't like the smell of it or anything, you know. I'm not a fan. So, for me, I'd rather it been, well, not puke. That'd be pretty rough. Have you seen the TikTok go, or what was it, a plane? There was a plane that had to turn around. You see that? Take care of the pennies and the dollars will take care of themselves. Don't live above your means. Exactly, JG, exactly. But have you seen the thing where some plane had to turn around mid-flight because somebody had explosive diarrhea on it? Have you guys seen that? That's crazy, ain't it? That is wild. I'm thinking I bait these bad boys up one more time. What do you guys think? Get some fresh bait on them, and maybe we get lucky and catch us a fish. I may take, and even the corn rod, I might put some rice on there with it. It's chummed out there pretty good, but I may put some rice on it. It says for sure, let's do it. Let's go one more bait up. Beat sneezing beer all over your girlfriend's mom first time, all went out together. Oh man. I got a funny joke for you guys. It's got some curse words in it. But let me get these baited back up. I'll give you guys, I mean, that's not the same that you're talking about, but it's kind of funny like that. Kind of funny. So once I get these baited up, we'll do a little joke here. Or I'll tell you what, I could probably do it while I'm sitting here baiting my stuff up. So this guy, right, he was super nervous. He asked this girl out on a date, real beautiful girl. And he asked her on a date, and she said, yeah, you know. But she said, my dad likes to meet all of my boyfriends, you know. Anybody that's going to take me out has to meet my dad. And so this guy, he's at home, and his mom cooked him up some dinner, you know. She cooked him up some beans. And he says, Mom, I can't eat those beans. You know what they do to me. They give me gas. And she's like, oh, shut up. We'll call him Jimmy. She's like, shut up, Jimmy. You got to eat your dinner before you go anywhere. Man, this hook is as dull as you can get. What the heck? Huh. I don't know if I'm going to throw that one back out or not. What? I mean, I guess I could throw it out. I don't have a hook to put on it right this second. But anyway, so he eats the beans and his stomach's hurting, man. He's got the, you know, he's letting them rip. His stomach's hurting pretty good. He's letting them rip. And his date's coming up. So he goes to meet the parents. He's sitting there, introduces himself to the father, you know. And he's like, man, he's got to let one go so bad. And he's sitting there on the couch talking to him. He's like, oh my goodness. So he just kind of lifts up. You know how you lift up and you just let one come out a little bit. He lets one come out. It's kind of silent. You know, nobody hears it. And the dad, right? You know, the dad, he says, they've got a dog sitting there beside him. And he says, Duke. And then, so the boyfriend thinks, man, I mean, I've got it made. I've got it made. This dog is here to take the blame for this, you know? So a few minutes later, he's got another one. His stomach's hurting. He's got to let it go out, right? So he lets another one rip. Real quiet, just kind of squeezes it out. And that dad looks over at the dog and he says, Duke. That's the name of the dog, in case you didn't know. Whoop, what am I doing here? And then, I thought I had my bait clicker on. So that guy's like, oh wow. He's like, I do have it made. I can let these out all I want. There we go. So he's sitting there, and man, his stomach's hurting. He's got one built up real good. He's got one just building, I mean, hardcore in there, right? He's sitting there, his stomach's hurting, guys. I mean, it's hurting so bad. He's like, if I get this one out, I'll be okay. You know? And he lifts up and he lets one go. And, and it smells so bad. It smells so bad. And that dad looks at that dog and he says, Duke, get away from there before he shits all over you. Got him. Yo, what's up, Derek? How you doing, buddy? Got him. The dad knew it was him. He wanted his dog to get away from there, so the dog didn't get shit on. What do you think? Good joke? Bad joke? Yeah, that hook on that one is as dull as you could get. So whatever we had hooked into earlier today, I mean, that totally, the whole tip is missing. I heard that one, good one, thought he was going to shark. No, but I thought it was kind of funny. I heard that years ago. I don't remember where I heard it, but I heard it years ago. What about that hook being dull like that? I can see if I got another hook tied up. I don't think I have my rig wallet with me. It was sharp earlier. I checked every one of them and it was tack sharp. Whatever we had hooked, maybe it was a catfish we had hooked earlier. It has literally completely dulled the tip. It's either broken off or, I mean, just completely dulled. I guess is the one with the tiger nut wafter. These things are really good, but they're so soft, and you're lucky if you get one fish on them. But they smell really sweet. They have a tiger nut and a sweetness kind of smell to them, you know? I've been using those, what are they, Ridge Monkey hooks? I like them. I do like them. They're super sharp right out of the gate. But I do feel like they go dull pretty quickly. So I don't know. Do I stick with the generic hooks that I got? They're not as sharp, but they seem to last a little bit longer, you know? Oh, I thought we'd get one on the old corn right off the bank right over there. Kind of throwing that right into a big old pile of shad. I'd like to get me a day where I can get up early and go just fish the whole day. That'd be nice. Now, one more rod over here. Put a little bit of rice on this one. It's got corn on a hair. We'll put some rice on there with it. What do you guys think? Give it a little extra spicy. Spice it up. This one here, this is actually Clayton's rod, but the hook is sharp, but the tubing is missing from the blowback rig. You guys ready for Halloween? That's my wife's favorite time of the year right there. Good old Halloween. All Hallows Eve. We got us a little bit of corn. It's corny right there. Put it right back where it was. All right. Let's do this. I think we're going to swap the camera. Let's swap it. Oh, I'm going to turn around here. Hang tight. It should give you guys a little better view. It's starting to get somewhat dark, so this way to stay lighter for a little bit. Let's see here. Is that good enough or no? Is that straight? I think that's straight. All right. Let's see what I missed here. Already decorated some for Halloween. Wild Bill says that is a funny joke. Cricket Racing, what's up, brother? Hope you're having a good day. Craig says, which pole caught the first one? The very left one had the first bite. Steve, hiway Thursday night. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Hope you catch you a big one. Derek, kinda. So dog was licking himself. Boy said, wish I could do that. Other boy says, the dog will bite. The dog runs off. A couple of days later, the dog comes back into the saloon. Barkeep says, I've had enough of this. Shoots at the dog. Dog gives. What? You lost me on that one, brother. Phantom, you lost me on that one, brother. My mic's kind of touching my face there. All right. Oh, yips and runs away. 6 months later, dog comes walking back into the bar in cowboy hat and 6-gun. Barkeep says, how may I help you, sir? Dog says, I'm looking for the man who shot my paw. Nice. I like that one. That's a nice kind of a dad joke there, man. I like it. I like it. I'm getting excited about going home and getting me some food. I'm starving. My phone ain't even charging like it's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be charging. Garbage, I tell you. Garbage. Yeah, I think I might, for my next trip, I'm just going to put new hooks on all of them, I guess. I don't know. What should a guy do? Cricket, I had one on and lost it. That's it, brother. We've been here 2 hours. The guy that's fishing across the way there, he's fishing my favorite spot. I've seen him probably catch 5 fish now. Love that spot over there. Hang with us on Fishing with Two Stands, fishing on Sunday morning. JG, I would love to, brother. I did it one time, and I would love to be able to do it again here soon. It's like like I said, this year with my work schedule, I just don't get any time. And then when the weekend comes, I don't even feel like doing anything because I'm just so tired, you know? But yeah, I would love to get up and, go somewhere early and just fish the whole day. Need to try and get a couple videos in for wintertime. But I'll be honest, I thought about starting a brand new channel, honestly. Sometimes you can start a new channel and get in that recommended. Sometimes you're better off starting a new one. What's up, Andy? How you doing, buddy? Go and what? Rumshambo him. I don't know what the heck that means, Andy. Rumshambo. Interesting. Since it's getting close to winter, that the carp maybe, Dave, it's almost the perfect time to catch them. One bad day of fishing is always, dude, exactly. Brett, they're good hooks, ain't they, man? They are. They're good hooks. The worst day, well, I wouldn't say the worst day of fishing. I've had some pretty bad days where stuff did not go right. Forget the not catching fish. I mean, I don't care about that part. That doesn't deter me in fishing. If I blink, it doesn't really bother me, but they added new stuff to Fortnite. Yeah, I was on there, Clayton. Oh, yeah, JG, yeah, I could do that for sure, man. I could do that without a problem. I'd be glad to do it if you guys want me there. Love to. Oh, man. Ugh. I hope I don't get a bite on that left rod. If I do, I'm screwed. That hook is dull. I mean, it is literally, I can't even say it, it's literally super dull. I think a turtle went out there with some clippers and clipped it. Take its fishing pet. Oh, there you go. Treble hooks. Oh no, brother, not the treble hooks. Not the treble hooks. That's one hook you'll never see me use. They are very rough on a fish. Very rough. If you're catching them to eat, then it don't really matter, but if you're catching them to put them back, it's definitely not the way to go. JG, you have a good rest of your day, brother. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Can we get a hey fisher 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 in the chat, y'all? Hey fisher fisher fisher. So we're fishing. Rumor has it the more likes we get, the more fish we catch, guys. We're at 112 on the like train. Let's go. If you're just joining in, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. Absolutely free. We'd love to have you as part of the community. We are closing in on 11,000 subscribers. I think we're at like 10,900. Can't believe that. That's crazy to me. Just the thought of that blows my mind. 10,900. I can taste it. I can taste that 11,000. Think about starting to upload carp fishing stuff, maybe some lives as well. Nice, Phantom. I say go for it, brother. I say do it. One carp floating in boilie about a foot. That was cool. Nice, nice. Cricket says, here, fisher, fisher. No reason not to. If you're a fisherman, get out there and record it a little bit. Record it, post it up there. If you don't want to do a long form video, post you some shorts up. You never know what could happen. You might be the next famous person. You just never know. You might be the chosen one. It happens. Ocean fish. Yep. Yo, wishing I was fishing with the $5 make you holla. Holla. Thank you, wishing I was fishing. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much, my friend. If I do, I'm going to plug you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't plug me too hard. That's what she said. Ha! Got him. Got him. They should have that. I don't know if they've ever said that, though. It seems like they always say harder, don't they? I don't really ever hear them say not too hard. Usually it's harder. That's just... Or wait, is that just my experience? Maybe I'm just the one that, maybe I'm the one not doing it right. I don't know. Got him, got myself. Sometimes you got to make fun of yourself a little bit, you know. Man, this weekend should be nice. Yeah, I know, Phantom. You just got to wiggle that worm correctly. Dave, Phantom, I think it was Phantom was talking about how where he lives they were spawning again. I have heard of carp kind of doing a secondary spawn, so probably just depends on the water temperatures and things like that. You know, oh man, I got a mosquito coming at me. But yeah, I've heard where they can kind of have a second spawn throughout the year. Spawning in one of my, yeah, it does happen if you look it up. I mean, I've seen it, I've heard of it. I think it depends on your climate, you know. I don't think I've ever seen it up here in Indiana, but I mean, if the weather is just right and the water temperature gets perfect for it, I'm assuming they probably could. Uh, there you go, Andy. There you go. Oh, one of them jumped to the left. I almost hope we don't even get a bite on that left rod. Usually the bugs kind of go away not too much later in the year than this, Dave, but right now, I don't know, man. The skeeters are coming out for some reason. The old skeeters. That's one bug I could absolutely do away with. Here's a fun fact, guys. Fun fact. Let me know what you think about this. Did you know only female mosquitoes actually bite? Are the VODs of your stream kept on YouTube? Might be. Yeah, Phantom, there are, man. We've got some good streams where we've caught some big ones too, you know, some 30 pounders, a lot of 20 pounders. But did you know only female mosquitoes actually bite? What do you think about that? Did that just blow your mind? A male mosquito does not bite humans and suck blood. It's only females. That, how crazy is that? I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. That is wild, ain't it? That is crazy. I believe my wife told me about that. He probably means that he was searching your channel on there and probably it didn't pull you up on there. That's the thing about YouTube. A lot of people don't realize that, but you can search something word for word and it doesn't mean you'll find it. It recommends what it wants to recommend to you. So, hate the flies. They bother. Yeah. See you, Cato. Appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us, brother. Have a good rest of your night. Wild Bill with a fish. Exactly, Brad. Exactly, buddy. I want hook baits, so I've got left to right. I have a mulberry wafter, then a tiger nut wafter, then a actual tiger nut, and then I've got corn on my fourth rod that you cannot see in the video there. It's to the right. I will try. Let me see if I can loosen this up. That's what she said. I'll try to spin it, let you see it. There you go. That's my fourth rod. Do you catch any carp in the wintertime? Brother, I used to fish in the wintertime. If the lake was thawed out, I'd fish. But over the last 2 years, I've gotten to the point where it just, my body doesn't like the cold anymore. Not that it did back then either. I'd go fishing, I'd be excited to go, and then once you're done, you're so cold for days, you got that bone chill, you know? So I don't really fish much in the winter, unless the weather is, if it's like 40 out, 35, 40, I might get out, but if it's cold, no. Scope eggs, heck yeah. Yep. I think, didn't I just give away some Scope X boilies in that giveaway? I believe so. I think some of those were Scope X. Oh man. But yeah, I've used them. Used it. Same with me. I also love deer hunting. There you go. There's a lot of people that are going to be excited for that coming up. Won't be long now, and there'll be deer hunting going on. Mosquitoes, but won't get to you in time. Robert, damn it, brother. Damn it. I need you here. I need you now. I think Robert's the one that won the Scopex boilies, I believe. Weren't they Scopex? I might be wrong on that, though. Maybe they weren't a Scopex flavor. As soon as he chimed in, I thought, isn't that? I believe that's the guy that won them. Isn't that corn flavor Scopex? No. I forget all the things that are in Scopex, but yeah, that was Robert. But here's the thing, right? I'm going to tell you guys something. So you've all heard these different things, like, for one, they say pineapple's one of the flavors that triggers something. Scopex is another thing that they say can kind of trigger stuff. The truth of it is, fishing is fishing. There's no flavor that I personally don't believe there's any bait or anything that triggers a fish that swims by and say, by God, I got to hit that. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it, guys. I don't think there is such a thing. Will you get maybe an extra fish every great once in a while? Possibly. But a lot of that stuff is just hype. I mean, you can add it to whatever you want. You could fish plain, and I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly, Rudy Dog. I mean, you can up your odds by having a bait that is a good all-around bait, but you got to be in a place in front of fish and fish that are willing to feed. To give it to you straight, there are several places that I fish where if there's 3 of us and that makes 9 rods, you'll see 1 out of 9 rods, all the same bait, same hook baits, 1 out of 9 rods might catch every fish for the day. And that's because it's in the exact spot where those fish are feeding. They will feed in that spot. Some spots fish do not feed. They don't find, it's just not a spot that they will actually feed at. I don't know why. I mean, I guess there's something to the structure on the bottom or the type of bottom, but there are some spots that they do not feed on. And he says, worms. Worms. What's up, Big Worm? Big Perm. You guys remember that movie, Big Worm? Big Worm. What we like to do, though, is we like to take, and whoever I'm fishing with, you know, we will take, if somebody's catching fish, we all start, we'll kind of all migrate into the same area and start putting all of our baits around that area and see if we can't get on some fish. Yep, you got it right, brother. Rudy, you have a good rest of your day, my friend. Appreciate you coming and hanging out for the weekend, but I'm beating my head trying to figure out what flavor. Dave, I think the flavor matters very little. Let me pick it for you, though. I say, let me think here. Tell me what flavors you have, and I'll pick one for you. That way, if you don't catch anything, you can blame me. That's the best way right there. Then you can blame somebody else, you know? It's actually getting pretty chilly out, believe it or not. Grape, raspberry, and black currant. Do you have any red grape? I would rather use red grape myself. That way you got that brightness on the bottom of the lake, you know. Maybe it'll give them a visual. See that red pile laying down there? Yep, yeah, there you go. I'd use some red grape then. That way, if you don't catch one, you can blame me as well. It is getting chilly out. I'm in shorts and short sleeve. It's crazy. What time is it? I want to see this. 7:27. It's almost dark. I mean, we're starting to get to where it's starting to get dark. And the temperature is falling off fast. The year is almost over. So William says try some of these nuts and got them. You know, I got a bottle of tiger nut flavoring from Wicked Flavors. I've had that bottle for, something's bumping my middle rod there. I've had that bottle for probably a year or two now, and I have yet to try it out. Something about when I opened it up, I was just like, I don't know about this. I need to give it a shot though. Need to give it a shot. I've always done pretty good on Wicked flavoring. Richie says, have you caught anything? Richie, we fish. We don't catch. We just like to fish. We had one on and lost it. What's your favorite peach flavoring for carp bait? There's so many different ones. So many different ones. Andy likes the spicy in the warmer and the sweet in the winter. Now, believe it or not, Andy, a lot of Pay Lake fishermen like spicy in the wintertime. They do it kind of different than you, a little bit backwards. It says, yep, I seen that at the bait shop. There you go. I think my favorite peach is probably red peach. Honestly, it doesn't smell like peach, really. I mean, red peach is a drink flavoring for the most part. And I don't know, but it's really good. It has such a good smell to it. I don't think it really smells like a peach, but it smells so good. It's one of my favorite flavors for bait. I've got, what's that peach? I have a peach from Wicked that I really like. I've got like 4 or 5 bottles of it. I can't remember what it's called. Carp fishing around March this year. A few Pay Lakes hooked. Just used red peach last week. Worked amazing. Nice, Jessica. Well, I appreciate you coming in and saying, hey, I hope you catch us some more fish. And we appreciate you. Is it Extreme Peach? I think it's Extreme Peach. I've got a bag of Extreme Peach rice made up. Anybody's interested? $20 for that bad boy. 6 pounds worth. But that's a good flavor. I've used it and caught several fish on it. Now, trying to think. Their strawberry, is it in-seed strawberry butternut or something like that? It's pretty good too. I like it. I don't know. They're all good, man. Every flavor from every flavor company I've ever used, even my own, work all the same. What kind of bait does a priest like to use? Is that what Jay said? Brother, you tell me. I want to know, what kind of bait does a priest like to use? This has got to be good right here. I'm assuming this is going to be something. Is it going to be perverted maybe? I don't know where we're going. What's up, Butternut? How you doing, brother? Yeah, doing good, my friend. Trying to stay warm now, man. That temp fell off quick, fast, and in a hurry. It was 70 when I got here. I'm getting cold. Preaching Peppa? What? Jay, I fully expected that to be something perverted, man. I thought you was going to come up with something. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the punchline. I pulled in at 19.4, still trying to get a 20 and above, but still learning. Thank you for all your wonderful videos. Thank you, Jessica. The 20 is just around the corner. Who knows? You might get you a 30 before you get to 20. You never know. We've got a little bit of a dilemma. Our left rod, the hook on that is as dull as you can get. I could slam my hand into that, and I don't think I'd hook myself at all. I'd say we got about a 0.0001% chance of landing a fish on that rod. I'll leave that to you. Not trying to band. He's gone. Supposed to be in the low 50s at night here in central North Carolina this weekend. It feels like it's in the 50s right now for me. I don't know why I'm so cold. I know it's probably not, but I am cold. You've heard the words, if you're an old school person like myself, you've heard the words chilling like a villain. Guys and gals, I'm actually straight up chilling right now. I'm literally chilling. Cold. Good news is I got me some food waiting on me at the house. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go because I'm ready to get that food going in my belly. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm getting hungry. Hungry hippo. If you're old school, you remember that too. Do you use millet or chow or oats? Brandon, I love me some millet. I ain't used any this year, but I'm not using chow. I'm using rice right now. But I love me some millet. Jay says, that's what I said. Yeah, if you're old school, you know what hungry hippo is. That was a fun game. We'd get rowdy on that game. Everybody hitting that and just trying to suck up them marble things in there. Jay's eating again. Jay, you eat all the time, brother. You just eat all the time. I don't blame you. Food is good. It's delicious. What's up, Shelby? How you doing, buddy? It's going all right, man. We just got work. You know what I mean? Got work. Got house repairs we're trying to get in order as well. Been, dare I say, a shitty year for me as far as being able to get out on the bank and do any fishing. We've had a few trips to Michigan, you know, and that's about it. We get out when we can. A sexy 1-pack to prove it. Dang, brother. I'm in good shape myself. Perfectly round. Round is a shape, so. Clayton be asking all the time, do I have a 6-pack? All the time he's trying to show me his abs, asking me, is this a 6-pack? It's the most annoying thing in the world. I'm like, buddy, I'm round. Stop. I don't want to see a 6-pack. Leave me alone. Hatter's Island Friday for a week. Nice, Shelby. Awesome. Hell, I remember I was fishing somewhere. I think we was doing a live stream. This dude come running through there. Had a 12-pack. He skipped the 6-pack. He had a 12-pack for abs. Built all out. And I'm just like, he made me feel bad. I'm like, brother. I told Clayton, I said, well, I asked him if he could jog somewhere else. He's making us look bad. Some butternut and intense strawberry I may mix and make that some rice. There you go. Can I count? Yeah, I can count. I think. Oh, cool, Shelby. Neil, what's up, brother? Looks like a postcard, he says. We're at Highway Springs. We're up at the highway. Be some big swells at Hatteras this weekend off that hurricane. Yeah, there probably could be. Well, enjoy your trip, man. Enjoy your trip. Guys, if anybody's just joining in, don't forget to hit that like button. We're 2 likes to 125. And if you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Love to have you as part of the community. I meant to Clayton asking if he has 6. Oh, he's just trying to show it off, Jay. He's just trying to show it off. Doesn't get shut down yet, for sure. Keg is better than a 6-pack. There you go. I got that dad bod, you know what I mean? That's what I got. I'll be wearing my New Balance tennis shoes, and sometimes we gotta face it, we just ain't young anymore. Not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, I turned 42 years old. So we're getting up there. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Isn't that how that? I think that's how it goes. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good now. I was, I can't remember. Something like that. Yep, Toby Keith. Yeah, I think that's who it was. May not be as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. There you go. Yeah. So I knew it was something. I knew it was something. Hit 36 here, July, started carp fishing, and I am hooked. Love it. Have you caught any today? I had one on, Jessica. Had one on and lost it. My favorite spot, right? There's somebody fishing over there, but there's a spot right over there. You probably can't see it, but if you fish it straight out on the other lake, they just bite really good. Kind of tear them up over there. Best place to buy carp baits. What kind of baits are you looking for, Jimmy? I sell some pre-made pack bait for carp, if you're interested. If you want to help support the stream dream. I really don't make much off of it. I think I make $5 off of a 6-pound batch, so not even $1 a pound for what I make. I sell 6-pound batches for $20. Shipping is not included. You have to pay the shipping. So, butternut bean says big carp tail or carp balloon. I mean, I would recommend, me personally, if you're looking for like pickup, like wafters and things like that, I would recommend carpangler.com. There's a link in the video description. But if you're looking for like pack bait, then that's a whole nother thing. Thank you, Jay. He says, here, fisher, fisher, fisher. Boom, 1 like to 125 too, guys. A lot of likes, not a lot of time. We've only been live, what? 2.5 hours maybe? Something like that. We got at 7:39. My goal is to make it to 8 o'clock. That's my goal. I'm trying to stay live till 8 because I'm freezing for one. So I think I'm going to go ahead and throw the rest of this corn in. Chum it up a little bit. I'll throw some to this side. Oh. I'll throw some over there where I actually got the corn rod. Hey, Yahtzee! And, well, I don't have to worry about this can. Have them geese, that duck coming over here eating it again. Sucker almost got all of it to begin with on me, What type of rods? Those are whisker seekers. We have those spots where fish. Most of the time we get our spot, but it depends on our draw. Like and subscribe. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. But let's see here. Those are whisker seeker rods, Richie. Highly recommend. Very good rods. Great for catfish, carp. Bait for sure. Makes you a better fisherman or woman. I agree. Are hair rigs worth the learning curve? Jimmy, there's not really much of a learning curve with them. I have a hair rig video. I mean, if you take a look at my past videos, it's not that far back, but it's a hair rig video, and I show the tools that you can purchase. The tools are like just a few bucks a piece. I mean, and it allows you to tie a perfect hair rig every single time. It's the easiest thing to do, and it creates a way to where you can tie it. The loop is exactly the same, and you can tie the length of it to whatever size you need exactly the same every single time. So that's a video I would absolutely recommend checking out. But can you catch carp without a hair rig? Of course you can, for sure. You don't have to have a hair rig. Does it help? I mean, I think with certain it does help in certain ways, because you can use different baits that you can't use on just a regular hook. So in some ways, yes, I think it helps. But ultimately, a lot of people say the hair rigs are so fish don't swallow the hook. In the 30 years that I've fished for carp, I have never had a carp swallow a hook, whether it had a hair on it or no hair. I've never had a carp swallow the hook in my whole life. Now, I have had some catfish swallow the hook. First off, the yellow bellies or bullheads, whatever you want to call them, I've had them swallow a lot of hooks. And I've had a few channel cats swallow the hook with hair rigs. So but it's definitely not a necessity. But it's very easy to do. So if it's something you're interested in learning, like I said, take a look at my video that I did. Watch mine. Don't watch somebody else's. Watch mine. Just mess with you. Hair rigs the carp doesn't feel the hook when in the mouth. Well, I mean, there is an ideal to the hair rig that when they pick it up, they always get hooked in the bottom of the jaw, or a percentage of the time, high percent. Even without a hair rig, I mean, the percentage is still there. I've just done the testing with both, and you still get them in the bottom of the jaw, about the same percent that I've seen. So to me, I mean, I've read all the advantages that people say of a hair rig, but the only one advantage that I truly see, me personally, and this is just me, is the fact that you can use certain baits. Like, you don't want to put a tiger nut on your hook, right? I mean, I know people that have done it, and you can get a tiger nut to go over the barb of your hook and the point of your hook, but here's the deal. You will dull your hook. It's not a good idea. So tiger nuts need to be on a hair rig. Wafters are truly a much better option than like a Kicks or Puff. And to use that, you really need to put those on a hair rig. So there are some advantages, but you can catch them on just a regular hook. I've caught, I mean, in my lifetime, thousands and thousands of carp on just a plastic bead. I've tried 2 different homemade baits to no availability. I'm just trying to figure out what works. I appreciate it, fellas. Yep. Jimmy, I got you, brother. Type in hashtag Facebook. Click the link Nightbot brings up. Shoot me a message, man. I can hook you up with some rice. Like I said, it's $20 for a 6-pound batch plus the shipping charges, whatever that is. It's a bait that will pack beautifully for you. No questions on that. It packs amazing. I'm going to kind of get some of my stuff put around in the back of the truck here. I can't wait to go home and eat. I'm excited for that. I was hoping that I could get my hands on some of those Pissifun illuminated rods that have the lights in them for a review video. I messaged them and asked them if they want to send me a few of them, but they never did respond. They did send me something pretty cool for doing, you know, I guess for doing some of those videos or whatever. I thought it was a scam, honestly. I'll tell you guys about. So I got this email. It was from like customer service or something at Pissifun. and they asked me for my phone number. Said they had something that they wanted to send me out as a thank you for doing those the videos that I did this year on what did I think I only did one video or something on a Carbon X, but I thought it was a scam. I'm like, what? I'm like, there ain't no way. I said, I don't give out my phone number, you know. I said, I'm sorry. And they're like, oh, well, we could send it. We'll just put the phone number as a blank. And I'm like, okay. I said, yeah, that works perfect. By God, they did send me something. It's pretty cool. It's a water bottle is what it is. Butternut, yes. Rigs calls a blowback system. That's what she said. Got him. What's up, Keith? How you doing, brother? But they did send me a really cool case that had a water bottle in it. So I'll have to take a picture of it. Maybe post it on the community page or something. Really like it. I emailed them back and said, thank you. I really like it. But they didn't respond after that. I truly thought it was just somebody trying to scam me. Thought it was somebody trying to get my phone number and then, I don't know, post it on the internet. Like, I've had stuff where you call somebody that has a listing. They're like, I don't have a listing, where people just steal their phone number and put it there hoping that nobody calls it or whatever. I don't know. Guys, I've got a serious question I need to ask you guys real fast, right? I found a car the other day on my way to work. I pull over, I see a 1991 RS Camaro. So it's not the most sought after Camaro. It's a non-T-top car. But I roll up and I see that this car, I'm like, wow, I get out, I'm like, this thing's nice, you know, this is a nice car. Most of them are beat to death now. And I look and it says it has 34,000 actual miles on it. And I look through the window, the interior is mint condition. The exterior is as good as you could possibly get for a 1991. The ground effects, you know, they kind of spider a little bit. And if you look close enough on the rear bumper, the lower ground effect had a little spidering on it. My question to you is, my question to you guys is, how much do you think a 1991 Camaro is worth with 34,000 actual miles? I would be curious to know. That car it's been on my mind since the day I stopped and looked at it. I sent them a text message and they told me that they bought it in 2009 with 18,000 miles on it off of an 80-year-old lady. I don't know if there's any truth to that. But it is a extremely nice 1991. Like I said, again, it's not a Z28, it's the RS. It does have the 305, you know, in it, but it's not the most sought after. But still, I'm curious, you know, what do you guys think a car like that is worth? If you think about it, you're getting a brand new car. I mean, it's like buying a brand new car. And honestly, the cars from that era had way less problems and things that went wrong than, you know, than cars nowadays. Nice, Jessica, nice. Yeah, over here, most people around here in Indiana, they throw chow all year round, the whole year. So most people never defer from that. That's what they stick with. Chow, and then some more chow to go with it. Brett says 10,000. Now, I tried to do some research, Brett, and what I could find, like Kelly Blue Book says it's worth like $1,500 or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but nothing. And then Nata says nothing. So, but if you look online and you find one with that kind of miles, from what I could see, most people were asking about $20,000 for them. Anywhere from 17 up to 30,000 I saw. Z28s with that kind of mileage was about 30,000. And none of them were in the kind of shape that this car is in. Most of them needed paint jobs, you know. Keith says 2,500. Oh man, I'd buy that in a heartbeat for 2,500. I mean, that's a brand new car, really, with 34,000 miles on it. I was at a car show Sunday, and a guy had a 91 just like it. And I saw it said his had 80,000 miles, and I was telling him the story on this car. And I told him, because they want 12,500 for the car. And I said, yeah, I said, they want 12,500. He said, oh my God. He said, I wouldn't take that for mine. And his car looked like a wreck. His car was still nice, but it looked like a salvage compared to the one I was talking about. But that car's been on my mind since, what, Monday? Wednesday? No, Wednesday. I saw it Wednesday, and then I texted on it Monday. It'd be a nice car to just put back for another 10 years, you know? What's up, Clev? How you doing, brother? Really, Brett? Nah, look them up, man. You won't find any with that kind of miles. Most of them needed paint jobs, and they still wanted 15, 20 grand for them. Those cars, finding a nice one is a thing of the past. Sound like, and what did the frame... Andy, the car looks brand new. I mean, it looks like a brand new car. So, been done for the car, I would say around 5,000. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys are way off, way off. I feel like hook size is important. Are smaller circle hooks right to use? Or no, don't use a circle hook, man. Don't use a circle hook. But yeah, wow, you guys are critics, man. We caught one, or we had one on and lost it, Cleb. I thought you guys would have guessed way higher than that. Yeah, cars are like crazy expensive anymore. Especially a car like that. If you find just a regular Camaro, a 91 with 200,000 miles on it that's needs a paint job, they want 5-6 grand for them nowadays. I miss the Fox body Mustangs. I used to buy nice ones for $3,500, and holy cow. You can't even think about buying a Fox body Mustang that needs a full restoration. They want 5,000-6,000 for those now. I'll start kind of getting my stuff ready here. Hell, you get you a new truck. What's a new truck now? The base model, $60K. Things they've gotten out of hand, honestly. They really have. The guy can't really afford stuff anymore. All right, what time is it? Is it 8 o'clock yet? We got 5 more minutes. I am freezing. Nice, Tandry. Nice, buddy. Yeah, I got you, Brad. This one here is like a brand new one. It's like a brand new one. Andy, I mean, if I don't have the money to buy it anyway, so I've got what do you say his made horsepower wise? See if I got him beat. 800. My Mustang made 702 horsepower to the rear wheels on the dyno. So if I were to go E85 in my car, I could bump up the timing and I could make probably close to 900,000. Tandry, you can get that from, I don't know if carpangler.com sells it or not. Look up Signet Sniper Rod Pod, and that'll pull it up for you, buddy. Jessica says, Dad taught me how to drive a stick on an 87 50 Stang. Had the T-tops, hard clutch to learn on, but loved the car. Yes, I love me some Fox bodies. I've had, guys probably won't believe me. I don't know. I've lost count of them. I'll bet you, just trying to do a rough guess here. I don't know. I may have had 50 Fox bodies, or maybe 50 Mustangs in total. I've had so many Fox body Mustangs. I've had tons of IROCs, Trans Ams. I've had just so many. As a teenager, I started working early, and yeah, I've had a lot of cool cars. As I've gotten older, I don't care that much about nice cars or cool cars or fast cars anymore. But growing up as a teenager, I had so many Mustang convertibles. I'd have a different Fox body almost every month. I'd have a different, either might be a hatchback or whatever, but usually I'd go for convertibles, you know. So I've got a photo album with a bunch of different pictures of some of them. And I've had the IROC Z's, and like I said, GTAs, Trans Ams. I've just had a ton of them. One Corvette I had. Didn't really care for that car at all. Found on road dead. Oh my God, he hurt my feelings. I'm gonna go cry. But you know, one kind of vehicle I haven't really had. I've never really had many Dodges. Mustangs, not a fan of the new ones. I had when 2015 came around and the brand new Mustang body style came out. Me and my wife, we was just like, we gotta have it, you know. We went and bought one the moment they came out. We had that car for, I don't know, a few years. And we didn't drive that car enough, and we ended up selling it. But it was, to me, the brand new Mustangs are the ultimate Mustang. I'm talking about the 2015 and up. They handle great. I mean, they're plenty of power for a stock car. They're just good cars. So, but I will get you guys back around here on the rods. I'm gonna start picking some stuff. I'm gonna put this other rod I got up right here. Hopefully my left rod don't take off, because that hook is so dull on that thing. Oh, I can't see the chat, but know I'm here with you in spirit, all right? Oh, my knee just about gave out right there. I had a Grand National. What year was that car? 85, I think. Now, I'm just going to be honest, that Grand National was a piece of crap, but I did own one. I owned a 86, it was a blue one, 1986 IROC Z, the real pretty blue color. And that car had, I think it had 30 or 40,000 miles on it. And I was probably around 19 or 20 when I had that car. I had a 69 Camaro SS when I was 16. Or no, I was probably 17 actually. Take that back. I might have been 17 on that go around. It had a 396 big block in it. But the story on that Grand National that I had, this one's got the dull hook, so I'll reel it in first. But the Grand National, I bought that, I think I bought it in Muncie or something. Some guy, we was at a car auction, this guy's like, hey man, this guy's got a Grand National. He was like telling us about it and what he wanted, and I'm like, what? So we go buy this thing, it's just sitting in a garage. We go buy it, and I put it on eBay. I mean, it was a rough car. It didn't really run right, but Grand Nationals have a high value for collectors. And you can't find one cheap. And I listed that car. I think I listed it for, I don't know, I want to say $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. It's been a long time ago. I probably 18, 19, 20 at that time. And I get a guy, he messages me through eBay and he's like, hey, I want it in the auction. I want to come get that car. I'm like, okay. He's like, will it drive back to Washington? Will it make it to Washington? I said, I highly doubt that car would make it to Washington. I said, it don't run good. I mean, it's not going to make it to Washington. And he says, well, if I fly in and get a taxi to Newcastle. Will you pick me up from my hotel in Newcastle and take me to the car? I said, I can do that. But I said, again, the car is not going to make it to Washington, I don't think. And he says, well, I've got AAA, so as long as I sign that title, I'm covered and they'll pick me up and tow it the rest of the way in. I said, wow, you are a wild guy, brother. And he did. He bought that car. I never heard from him again. I have no idea if it made it to Washington or not. But he is a wild man. Ain't no way that I would take and attempt that. And this was back before like cell phone, like I don't even know if I had a cell phone at that time. I probably did, but didn't really have cameras, GPS or nothing like that. Kind of a whole different era, you know, for that kind of stuff. I just put the wrong reel cover on that one. But I always wanted, it was, what year is that? I think it's is it 99? 98. 98? I think it's the 98 Trans Am. Or wait, or maybe it's a 99. I can't remember, but it's the Trans Am that had the white with the blue stripes and the blue chrome wheels. I always wanted one of those. Oh, all right, guys. All right, looks like we've been here. I think it's right about 8 o'clock, so let me see if I missed anything. Good night, Jimmy. SB, what's up, brother? I have a Dodge Journey, Brett says, and he says he hates it. Nice, nice, nice. Well, guys, listen, I want to say thank you for coming in, watching the stream, hanging out with me, and I hope you all have a good rest of your night, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all. Have a good one. See you, Scott.